Welcome back to the Don't Blend In podcast. I'm your host, Tomas, and I'm here with my usual co-host.
Rockstar Games.
Okay.
It's Derrick, man.
Hi, it's Derrick.
Dude, how long has it been since we filmed, bro?
It's been a minute, and more importantly, for them, it's been a week without an episode.
Yep, because we hate all of you.
No, because we filmed 2 episodes in advance for the time that I was gone, and the audio was broken, and we realized that when I was already leaving. So I was like, fuck it.
And he wasn't going to get back in time, so.
We just missed a week, whatever. But we're here. The genius is here. And more importantly of all, there's a lot of news to get through because of 2 weeks worth of news. 3 weeks worth of news, actually.
But I don't think there's as much as, like, there would be.
Well, not a lot.
Like, if you were here.
Only one thing happened.
Yeah.
Only one thing happened.
Yeah.
And if you follow Derrick on his socials and on his other accounts and stuff, you've already heard his take on this. Drake dropped Iceman. And he also dropped Maid of Honor and Habiti.
Yeah.
I think we should save the takes on that for like a formal Drake episode, you know?
Yeah.
I will give a taste of what I think.
Okay.
I think, personally, he went 1 for 3.
Okay.
You know, I think Iceman, solid, you know? Not bad, not good, not great, just okay. An okay album. And another 2, not really that good.
Okay.
Not really that good. They feel kind of like rushed. Feel a little like DLC add-ons. The real meat and potatoes of it, Iceman.
Okay.
So that's really all we're gonna say for now. I want to hear what Derrick has to say a little bit. Actually, fuck that. If you want to hear what Derrick has to say about Iceman, go check out his account. Go watch his videos. Go like his posts. Go repost. Go comment. Go everything. TikTok, Instagram. Do you want me to throw it up on screen?
Sure, man.
Throw up the TikToks, the Instagrams. Yeah, Derrick's doing his own content. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Clothing, music, that I'm talking about. I'm posting more on TikTok than I am on Instagram. I figure I'm still figuring it out. That's really the main takeaway right now. I'm still figuring stuff out, man. I'm figuring out like for example, right? Very brief, very, very brief. I like talking about stuff that actually matters, but at the same time, I'm growing an account, which is difficult, and there is a strategy to that. So I'm figuring out what I'm doing. I'm talking about fashion. I'm talking about music. But I'm finding a way. Like I had a realization, like yesterday, 2 days ago, where I was like, "There's more than one type of video I can drop."
Yeah.
And so I like my favorite type of videos to make is if y'all see like the ones where I'm like up in my room, standing, walking around, talking, have an outfit on, you know. But those take the most time, even though I enjoy them the most. I find having a versatile account that is probably gonna do me the best.
Yeah.
So some videos are just more fun. Some videos are just putting music on. Some videos are short and sweet. My favorite ones are about a minute, 2 minutes. And I mean, if you like fashion, if you like hip hop, if you like the blending of art and hearing out new ideas, maybe new concepts that maybe you hadn't realized, even if you already listened to an album or watched a movie, like I dropped a Sinners video.
I didn't see that one. When you dropped that?
Yesterday.
Yeah, I was on a plane.
Yeah. So if you like art, listening to different things, go check it out. Maybe you'll get some value. I'm trying to find how to really get value across. Guys, I'm not built to be a content creator, bro. Like I know we do YouTube and stuff, but I'm not built for this. I'm learning.
I'm trying to help you through this right now.
Yeah, so
I'm doing what I can.
I'm learning, but
I like your videos, man.
Thank you.
I like your videos. I think they're informative.
I've gotten some positive feedback. There's a video that I did 2 days ago, I think.
Which one?
It was about West Side Gun.
Okay, I know.
And in the intro, I was like, a wise man once said, blah blah. There's this guy Adam Cross, and he actually liked the video and followed me. Which honestly, yo, like I know a lot of like fashion MFs like to be like mysterious and shit, bro. For all that nonchalant shit, bro, that felt encouraging. Like that felt encouraging. He has 70K, and I figured at the very least he at least watched through that, which kind of reinforced of this, at least at the very least this video worked, and he thinks it was probably quality, because he wouldn't just follow anybody for no reason. So that was a little encouraging.
Check his following. Like, maybe he follows like 200 people. Like, and
he follows 350, bro.
That's not a lot, and you're one of them.
Yeah.
That's
So I was like,
very
okay, that
beautiful.
made me that was a little encouraging, you
I'm
know.
smiling.
People showing love, and then also this other guy that I actually shouted out
Mm.
before. He's an artist named Kyrie Snow. Go check him out. And he commented on my video that I made. I tagged him.
Hey.
So some good stuff. But yeah, I mean, if you like hip hop and art, music, it's mainly hip hop and music. I mean,
Mm.
and clothes mostly. Finding you know, connections between those two, where they come in the middle and meet, and how
There's a
they
lot.
influence. Yeah, how they influence each other. Mostly those two. But I'm figuring it out, guys. So you know.
I think you're doing a great job, man.
Thank you,
I mean,
thank you.
you already see making connections and stuff.
You know,
Nah, the videos are
a
quality.
little bit.
I like your style. You got the little like yo listens and the.
Yeah. Try. You know that's another thing. Like
I like keep it going, bro. I like the style.
our boy D Star that we had on a little while ago.
Yeah.
He helped out a lot as well. He helped out. He gave me some advice. He gave me some ideas. Uh, and again, just more encouragement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that, you know, like, bro, I love this quote, and I'm not like a huge Black Boy Max guy, but I love his quote where he's like, bro, stay weird, bro. All the weird people getting the money. The weird boys was the ones making the cash. So, you know,
Mm.
be weird, be you, and go fucking make some shit, bro. People
Yeah.
gravitate to the people that they wish they could act like outwardly.
Yeah. No,
So,
I
you know,
agree. I think that's a good quote.
yeah, you
And
know,
I
and
don't
also,
know,
you know, just be
and I
relatable.
don't know nothing about Playboy Mash.
He's cool. He's an
I'm not
interesting
really in
guy.
the streaming
I'm
world.
not a huge yeah.
Uh,
I'd be a little tapped in, but I'm not super into the streaming stuff. But
so
I like that he said that, you know, because you see all those guys and it's like, oh, they're funny, oh, they're this, oh, they're that. But it's like, yeah, bro, this is the same guy that in class you'd probably call him like a weirdo.
that's a good quote. I fuck
You
with
know what
it.
I mean?
I will
I
say
fuck with being weird, so go be weird, bro.
I do want to add while we're on the topic of like content creation and the journey. I think this is a good shifting point for the podcast. We took a 3 week
Yeah,
break and
yeah.
everything. I've really put things into perspective. I don't think I want to be an art podcast educational. Because I think calling ourselves an art podcast makes it sound like it's education. I was thinking about
Okay.
that for a while. What we meant originally by art podcast was we just talk about different forms of art, mainly modern, right now,
Yes,
popular
mostly
art
yes.
forms like television, movies,
Yeah.
music, all that kind of like art that you see in your pop culture on the everyday regular, right? But calling ourselves an art podcast is very educational. It sounds like we're about to teach you something, which
But
we're not really teaching you something. We're just giving you
but
our
I like
takes.
how you put in these like kinda. Our
Kinda.
podcast kinda.
Yeah, but
Because really
I want
we
people to
we
understand
just
that.
like okay.
Mm,
One of the biggest difference,
mm,
and I think I've said this before, one of the biggest, easiest
yeah.
differences that that I made in my life was just being conscious about what you're consuming. That's how I treat this. That's how I'm treating my TikTok. I like being one of the people that, at the very least, puts it in front of you, puts an album in front of you, that's crazy, pause, puts a painting in front of you, and then says, hey, this is why this is
Yeah.
interesting. You go check it out.
I
You go
like that.
educate
I like that.
yourself. You know what I mean?
You want this to be good for your mind. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
go, you know, like if you're gonna doom scroll, at least doom scroll about, you know, and get something from it. At least go, you know, if you're gonna go watch a bunch of TikToks, at least go learn something from them.
That's
At
true.
least go find
I
something
think
that brings something to you from them. You know what I mean?
contrary to popular idea, if you follow the right accounts, TikTok can be quite educational. It
Absolutely,
really just depends on
absolutely.
because
And YouTube too.
and YouTube too. It just really depends
YouTube
on
especially.
following accounts and also fact checking what those accounts are saying.
Yeah.
And it really comes down to if you find a good YouTube channel and their sources are open, right, in their description and wherever they are, and their sources are all peer reviewed, they're all. It's a great video. It's a great way to consume knowledge.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think it's good. I think it's good, and I would love for us to be that. I also want to just really stress that I want y'all to be here for us. I don't want y'all to be here for what we're talking about, right?
Okay.
So from this point onwards, right? This is like a rebranding. This is like episode one, kind of done all over again. I want this podcast to not just be about art, but to be about me and Derrick and what we think and what we say. So, in the spirit of that, right? This episode is going to be about us.
Yeah.
It's going to be about our takes. It's going to be about the stuff that we like, and not quality, just straight. What's your favorite?
Yeah.
What is your top three?
It's interesting how you brought that up because I
Yeah.
see it. I've always seen this from a like at the beginning. I saw it from the point of like, this is our endeavor.
Yeah.
But now I see it because how I wanted, like, one of the main points that I've always had from like when I realized what I wanted to do with my life was like, I want to educate. Like I see this for us, but also see this as us giving them an opportunity.
Yeah.
And that isn't to say we're like mentors to you guys by any means. Of course not, right? Of course not. You know, we're a little educated in our areas, but that's not to say we're mentors. I just want this to like be a
Keyword,
community.
a little educated.
Yes. I just want this to be a community. I want us to be able to talk about stuff, and this is a journey that I'm gonna be happy looking back on. But I also hope y'all get something from it. Same with my TikTok. Same with everything that we do.
Let me add some of that real quick. Because the reason why I want to make this shift right now, starting this episode and forward, is because we don't need to be educational anymore. I know you said you want to educate people, right?
Yes.
But that's why you make your TikTok, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna start releasing my own stuff where I'm also gonna be educating people, right? Not on TikTok, primarily on YouTube. I'm a YouTube guy. I'm not really a TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about no TikTok and Instagram. I'll tap in because I know it helps grow your audience and stuff.
Of course.
But I'm very much a YouTube. I'm very much a long form content guy. So I'm gonna start making my own long form content to educate people, which means I want to leave this podcast to where, let's just say, they go to your page to hear stuff that's informative. They go to my pages on YouTube to hear stuff that is informative. And if they want to hear just personality, sit back and just talk about bullshit, just chop the shit up, come here. So
I feel like we'd still be pretty locked on here, though. I'm not gonna lie.
we do,
I feel like we'd be locked.
We do, but I want it important for that it is us chopping the shit. Like we're not actually we're teaching you, but we're teaching you about us and we're teaching you what we think. We're not teaching you objective truths. This isn't like come here to learn about the world. My YouTube videos are gonna be come here to learn about the world.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Researched. Your videos researched. Come here to learn about the world. This is not what this podcast is. And I feel like there was a good while there where some of the episodes we were trying to do that, and then other episodes we weren't trying to do that. I think this is a good moment to just pivot and say this is no longer, and this will never be a come here and we'll teach you things about the world, objectively speaking, heavily researched.
Yeah.
This is just come here to hear what we got to say about the bullshit that's coming out nowadays. You know what I mean?
Inform your own opinions.
Inform your own opinions and disagree with us and fight with us, or agree with us and fight for us, whichever one you want to do.
Yeah.
All right. And I will just add, by the way, I was gone. I was in Europe. I went to Turkey, Istanbul. I went to Budapest, Hungary. I went to Vienna. Austria. I went to Linz, Austria. I went to Hastatt, Austria.
All of Austria.
I went to Prague, Czech Republic. Those are the places I went. It was a great trip. It was a very fun trip. I had a good time. Saw a bunch of beautiful things, and I would say go see them on my Instagram, but I'm gonna privatize my Instagram. I'm gonna say this right now. I started a content creator Instagram.
Yes.
That Instagram, you can go follow it. Go ahead. You'll see news. You'll see TikToks. You'll see a bunch of stuff. My personal Instagram, it'll always be there. Anyone can look it up. It's very easy to find. But I'm not following you back. I'm not following you back. All right. That is.
I was waiting for that.
That's just for me and my boys and like my girl and my family and like that's people that I know in my personal life. If you're a fan, if you watch the videos and stuff, like I'm not following you back. You know what I mean? Respectfully. Very, very respectfully. It's just that that's my private account for private things. Yeah. I'm not letting you walk into my bathroom. I'm not letting you follow my Instagram.
I was expecting that to come up. I don't know why I still put it.
Also, if you see me commenting on Derrick's post, I'm following you back. Like it's not happening. And that's not like on some ego. No, it's not on some ego shit. It is genuinely, that account is genuinely private.
Oh man,
that account is genuinely private.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, just moving on. I think we can start the episode here. Wow, it's funny, bro.
Hold on, no, because it's so interesting, like looking at it from the insider club perspective. But anyways, go check out CK the Spitter. Only for the underground, bruh. Only for the underground, really good project. Oh shit, we do. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna find a day.
Live moment remembered. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Now's a pretty good time to guys. The million-year wait for my job. I got a new job. Okay, it's done. It's done. I got a new job. I'm good. I've left. The other one. But anyways, yeah, go check out CK the Spitter. He's great. Quasimodo. It's a really good song to start. It's the intro to the album. Really good. But. No, yeah, that shit was funny, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know why. It was just funny.
We've been waffling too long. It's been like 15 minutes. Let's really get into the meat potatoes and why we're here. Top threes. The first episode in season 2 or season 1 or whatever. Season 0 is season 1.
Yeah.
The first episode really into the podcast where we understand what we're doing. We want to give y'all a taste of our takes and more importantly, how well we know each other.
Yeah.
All right, so me and Derrick, we sat down, we came up with a list. We have our top 3 in a bunch of miscellaneous different genres, and we're going to see if we can guess each other's top 3s. You can play along, see if we can guess our top 3s, and then we're going to give each other the top 3s, and then we're going to judge each other.
Yeah.
And make fun of each other, or agree with each other. Now we have a bunch of genres right here.
Got like 5 or 6 categories.
We have a few categories. Which one do you want to start with? We're gonna have our phones out. We're not like doing anything. We just have like the notes open. Yeah, we have the lists out.
I think you know which one I really want to talk about,
which
bro?
one?
I kind of want to talk about movies. Like I'm excited to talk about the movie one.
I'm gonna veto that.
Okay.
I want to talk about movies later.
Okay.
I said you should start, and then you said I was like, "Fuck you, no, no," because movies. There's two on here. Movies is one of them, and there's another one which I already told you about, which I don't want to start with because I think one of them is really funny, and I want to. And the other one, and movies is like, there's a lot.
Yeah.
I want to open with one that's just like simple, you know.
Okay, my second one was articles of clothing.
You want to go?
I feel like that's pretty simple, pretty good.
You want to start with articles of clothing?
Yeah. I feel like it's good to ease in.
We have 2 bullshit categories. One of them is articles of clothing. I want to spice it up. Want to make it funny.
But it's, I feel like we're gonna have some good shit to talk about. I got some good shit.
Articles of clothing, and then we go straight into movies.
Okay.
A longer one. All right.
Okay, that's cool.
So articles of clothing. Do you want to guess mine first, or do you want me to guess yours first?
I'll guess yours, bro.
Go ahead.
Just want to set the ground rules for this one, guys. We're just gonna go like socks, shoes, underwear,
anything that can be considered article of clothing.
But I have a question though.
Mm-hmm.
If I say like, for example, right? I was assuming we're separating jackets from sweaters from shirts, or are you just saying tops?
Oh, I didn't say tops.
Okay, so you said specifically. Okay.
You'll see.
I'm gonna start off with a universal one.
Okay.
It's a safe pick.
Okay.
I don't think it's at your 1.
Okay.
I think it's probably at your 2 or 3.
Okay.
Go.
If we keep saying okay,
I'm gonna go pants.
Pants. Where do you put them?
I almost want to say 3, but I'm gonna go with 2.
Okay. What next?
Oh, I think that could be 3. You know what? We're gonna lock 2 in.
Pants at 2.
I'm between sweaters and jackets, but we're gonna go with jackets. Give me jackets at the 1.
Okay. And what's 3?
Did you specify accessories? Or did you just say accessories? If you were to have put accessories.
If I were to have put accessories, I would have said just accessories.
I'm gonna say accessories at 3. I'm gonna say specifically jackets, not just shirts.
Are you locking that in?
Yeah, I'm gonna say give me jackets for 1, give me pants for 2, or bottoms for 2, whatever, right? Jeans for 2. And accessories at 3. Oh no, you might have no, hold on. We're flipping pants and accessories. Accessories are at 2. They're really
okay. Hold on, no. Derrick. Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to move pants and accessories?
Fuck. Now you got me fucked. Now I don't know if you're playing me.
I would not listen. I wouldn't do that if I was
judging by your reaction. You know what? I'm gonna trust you.
Pants at 2, accessories
I'm
at 3?
gonna keep pants at 2, accessories at 3.
Do you want me to read my list out?
I know you're an accessories ass Don. Let's see.
So you're locked in. You want me to read my list out?
Let's see.
Number 1, outerwear. So jackets. Number 2, pants/shorts. And number 3, accessories. You actually got all 3. I'm not lying. It's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up how you did that. It's fucked up how you did that. And the worst part is I'm gonna go 0 for 3, bro. I'm like Drake in these streets, but I'm not gonna get none of that.
You got it. I think you might.
You said pants at 2, and I was like, okay, he got 1. And then you said, okay, he got 2. And then the second you said, do you specify accessories or did you? Oh, I literally wrote accessories. I was like, it's so over, bro. It's so over, bro. Fucking cheaters.
Yo, I think
eat a genius, bro. I'm done.
I think you could run away with 3. I think you could run away with. You might put the 3 at the somewhere else, but I think you could run away at the 3. I want you to get 1. I don't know if you're gonna get 1.
This genius is a mountain, bro. Let me fix my pants.
Genius is just part of the culture. I got a genius right now.
No, but mine was that's a bad genius, bro. That's what I'm saying. You can have a genius, but you can have a mountain.
But I'm gonna hit what I hit in the other episode. Light pinch and roll.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. We need a term for that. That's no longer a genius. That's a joner.
That's a joner. I like
fix that.
I like that.
You gotta fix that up.
Oh,
all right,
man.
So I want to start off. How specific did you go? Did you say tops? Did you say outerwear? Did you say accessories? Did you say
I say comfortably accessories. Okay, I have an accessory on here. I think that's gonna be a pretty big hint. Yeah. Accessories, I went a little more specific. Everything else regular.
You know what? I'm gonna rapid fire. Okay. All right. Number 1, pants. Number 2, hats. Number 3, shoes.
Okay. Hold
And
on.
I will break those down real quick.
Okay.
Derrick's journey of fashion and clothes started with the shoes. So shoes got to be on there. If shoes are not
Facts.
on there, you are disrespecting your origins.
Facts.
Hats have to be on there because I know you have a collection of hats. You love hats.
Facts.
If you go through the episodes, this brother's worn every color of hat you could imagine. And pants had to be on there because we've had discussions before where you think that pants make the outfit more than the tops do.
And that's an absolute fact. And I'm gonna go ahead and say I've disgraced that a little bit here. I've disgraced it a little bit here.
Yeah, you show up in shorts every day.
For no, in my list for a certain reason though. I will say, you know what, you got it. Really, you got it. My list is different. The pants aren't on there. It's jackets. Pants are honorable mention. Why? Just hear me out. As I've gotten more pants,
Hypocrite, yeah.
I have no. It's like you're right, but my feeling has changed a little bit. So when it comes to pants, right? I've gotten to unk status, I guess you could say, to where if I'm looking for a pair of pants,
I'll make sure
excuse
my
me,
list.
I get a pair of pants and I don't necessarily get quote unquote as excited as I used to. I really just want these pants to fit well. I'm so heavy on fit now that if you give me a pair of pants that fit well, I'm gonna use the fuck out of them. I'm
Yeah.
gonna use and abuse
Oh,
those pants.
yeah.
I'm gonna abuse them
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
So
You can make like 10 outfits.
yeah,
with
so by
2
then
pairs of
I
pants.
by that regard, I adore pants and I still stand by that. I do think they are more important, but personal excitement, that's kind of a slightly different conversation for me. Jackets bring me more excitement. They do bring me more excitement, but I mean, you're not wrong on the pants, so this one was a little bit
But how
tricky.
did I do order wise? I go 0 for 3?
Order wise, you went 0 for 3.
Damn, bro. God.
Where'd you put hats?
1.
You switched hats and shoes. No, because your shoes was at 2, right?
Shoes at 3.
Oh yeah, so you switched hats and shoes, but you got them both, which I'm actually pretty impressed.
I thought shoes would be 3 because you've grown past shoes.
See, that is
You used to be a shoes guy, now you're a hats guy.
that's the thing there. If I had the cash, I would be more of a shoes guy than hat guy. In fact, if I had the cash, I would be more of a shoes guy than anything else guy.
But right now, I was speaking about what I've seen and stuff.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
I expected that. I expected
and I
that.
went 0 for 3.
I expected that. Well, I
start,
would
bro.
say you went 0 for 3. I expected you to go shoes lower, but being realistic, like I know I don't talk about it much, and I actually made a TikTok about it recently. Not trying to plug, by the way. I'm just.
Yeah.
I just realized I get clicked. I was like, I'm not trying to plug right now. I'm just genuine like speech.
Number 1, teeth. Look how white my teeth are.
All right, bro.
They're not recording like that.
Picture perfect smile.
Model smile.
But I'm not trying to. Yeah, I wasn't trying to plug that. But I did make one, and I don't talk about it much. But bro, streetwear from where I came from, like 2016 to 2019, and being a sneakerhead, like again, even though I don't talk about it much, bro, like that shit helped like such a sweat. I love shoes. I love J's.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be rocking all the shoes that I love. I'm when I get like bread for real, bro, I'm gonna go back. I'm like imagine if I was like I'm like 50 and like not 50 cent, but like I turn 50 and then like I just get rich and like that old guy that goes all the way back and buys all the old cars that he likes. That's what I'm gonna be like. That's what I'm gonna be
go
like.
back and buy all the old shoes.
I'm about oh yeah, I'm gonna buy all the Yeezys that I like that I never got. I'm gonna buy all the J's that I love that I never got. I'm gonna buy some of the Pharrell NMDs that I never got. Absolutely.
We're young when we grew up with Yeezys. Like
yeah,
my cousin, he has Yeezys, but Yeezys were most certainly a thing in his older age. You know what I mean? Like when he was a teen, when he was old, like a young adult, that's when the Yeezys came out. But for us, Yeezys was like childhood.
No. I'm doing the shit that I'm gonna do for that kid, like in 8th grade, bro. Absolutely.
You're gonna get it right for your childhood self.
Absolutely, bro.
So what was your 2?
My 2 was jacket. Jacket.
You said jacket. Yeah,
I get excited about jackets, man, just because like when I first started, I always wore jackets. I loved layering, but it's also just because I was like fat and I didn't wear jeans at the time because they didn't really fit me well. So I didn't really have jackets like that. I wore a lot of hoodies, but I didn't have jackets. Now that I can wear jackets, and make them look good, yeah, a nice jacket is exciting. I don't wear them super often because, I mean, you know, just evolution. I'm leaning in a certain way, but bro, you give me a nice jacket and like the day that jacket arrives, I'm gonna be ecstatic. I'm gonna be like, oh shit! I'm not gonna be able to wear it because we're in Florida, but
I don't think I own any outside hoodies anymore.
what do you mean outside hoodies?
Like I have one hoodie, and it's an inside hoodie.
Oh, okay.
I think all of my jackets are all either zip ups, are all jackets, like no
Yeah,
hoodie.
yeah, yeah. A jacket for real.
They're all jackets. They're all zip ups, and then sweaters.
Yeah.
I have a solid.
Sweater's underrated, by the
As
way.
you can
I'm
see,
gonna get me some
as you
soon.
can see by this beautiful piece from Zara, I own a good amount of sweaters.
Yes, you do.
I love me a good
Your sweater
sweater.
game is strong.
I love me a good sweater. I love me a good jacket. I think my jacket game strong
Yeah,
too.
your jacket game is
But
absolutely strong.
hoodies, I don't own any hoodies because I don't like that look anymore.
Yeah, I've grown out of
Hoodies,
it.
sweatpants, like those are travel. Those are airplane clothes.
I feel you.
You know, and I'm not really with it no more like I used to be growing up. And I think that's fine, you know. So when I hear the word hoodie, like you just gave me a flashback. I was like,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah, yeah.
hoodies, bro.
Nah,
Damn.
yeah.
I haven't thought about a hoodie in so
Hoodies and shit,
long.
like it dates back to like for example, right? Like again, 2016 is like, bro, like I'm never gonna forget the Louis V Supreme collab with that
Yeah.
hoodie. And like hoodies were like really popular back then. So hoodies are always gonna sit with me and I'm always gonna
Yeah.
be cool with hoodies and sweats.
Yeezy
But
Gap had
but
some like
yeah.
hoodies and shit
But there's a
too.
way to do it though. You know what I mean? Like I don't choose hoodies the same way I used to. I don't style hoodies the same way I used to. I don't that's why I don't buy that many hoodies. You know what I mean? The last hoodie I bought was because I wanted a sweatsuit and it's very quality. I could wear it every single day if it wasn't 80
I don't
million
know,
degrees
man.
out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
see. The thing
But I
is,
get it though. I've
I,
grown out of it too. I'm just more
I
particular
will
about
say
it.
heat in the location that you are really depends on whether or not you're traveling or living there. If you're traveling there and somewhere's hot, you can't wear
No.
jackets. But if you live there, it's fine because you're gonna spend the majority of your time indoors. Whether
Yeah.
it's at the crib, whether it's at your job, whether it's where you're eating, whether it's wherever the hangout is.
Yeah,
Hangouts and
yeah,
stuff, they're
yeah.
usually indoors, so you don't really gotta, you know. But yeah, I don't really, I'm not a big hoodie guy, but
I get it.
I like your order. I'm surprised that you put shoes at one. I always just assumed, you know, look at what you're wearing right now.
Yeah, I'm wearing a crop
I
top
always
now.
just assumed that you grew out of shoes a little bit and just evolved into a hat guy.
Yeah.
But hearing that and being like, oh, I just don't got the bread for shoes, it makes sense. Like shoes are expensive. Shoes are hard to collect.
Very
A good hat
fucking
will run you what,
expensive.
like $50.
50, $60.
You know,
Yeah.
a good pair of shoes.
If it's a big collab, maybe more,
A
but
good pair of shoes could run you anywhere from $95 if it's like a shoe that you really, really, really like, but ain't too expensive, all the way up to like $600.
easy.
If it's
Easy.
and maybe even if you're really into like the off white and like all that, you can go up to like 1,000, 2,000, three
No,
thousand,
there's a couple kicks that I want that are
4,000.
grails that are $1,000, couple $1,000. Yeah.
But like overall, you're usually gonna sit in the 500, 600 to
Yeah.
like $90. Now I say 90 because you could find a good pair like Onitsuka Tigers
Yeah,
for 90.
yeah,
You find a good pair of Adidas for 90.
But usually, bro, the range is gonna be 3 to 400.
You know a
bro.
grill that I've recently acquired that I'm gonna buy when I get a chance to. The yellow and black Kill Bill Onitsuka
Yes.
Tigers. I'm gonna get those.
Classic.
I think
Iconic.
those go with everything.
Yeah, yeah. Yellow's also an underrated color.
I have an all black
opinion.
outfit put in my head with just the yellow. That's the only
It's tough,
color.
bro.
I think that's a good place to go. All right, I think we can move on from there. You're destroying me right now. I didn't really say much about my picks, you know? All I'm going to say about my picks is because I was just like, this dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I've always been a tops over pants guy. I think if you get yourself a good pair of pants that fit you well, they don't need to have no intricate designs. As long as they fit you well, you can repeat them a bunch.
That's a fact.
Meanwhile, a top, it doesn't need to just fit you well. It needs to fit you well. It needs to have a design. It should probably say something. I think
Or it doesn't need to have a design, but
it should probably do something. Like I think the top does so much for the outfit. The pants are like the bases, the foundation of the building.
yes.
But you don't just live on foundation.
No,
you need the walls, you need the ceiling,
you need walls, you need a window, you need,
all of that. I think the walls, the ceiling, the windows, the roof, all of that is the top.
Yeah.
And then the accessories are the furniture that you put in the house.
I like that.
So that's why I have it 1, 2, and 3. What is the most important thing? The most important thing are the walls. Like you can't live on just foundation, you know. But the foundation is integral and it needs to be there and it can't exist without it. But you don't prefer the foundation. Yeah. So foundation 2, and then accessories. You know, your couches and all that.
Yeah, I feel like that's what fucks me up. Like on some on some unk shit, really, because unks are the only ones that have this opinion. I agree with everything.
Yeah.
Everything's a fact. As I've grown into being into fashion, that's a fact. But I'm always gonna live by the idea of like, bro, no matter what I got up top, I can have a white tee up top. I can have some shorts on the bottom. I got some kicks. If I came crazy with the kicks, bro, like there's like a lot of people like that were not our age, like they were older around the time that Jays were like going crazy and everything, bro. Like if you just had if your fit was fresh, but your kicks was kicking, bro, like that fit's tough.
I grew up on that.
So of course I'm gonna subscribe to that. Now, I know fashion, so I know what a good outfit looks like versus, oh, the kicks are carrying, which there's nothing wrong with if your kicks are carrying. But obviously, I mean, I'm gonna subscribe to that, bro. If I'm gonna step out the crib one day and I just want to rock a white tee, some shorts, but like some crazy shoes, like yeah, I'll fuck with
I've
that.
moved in the
So
opposite
shoes kind of
direction,
like
dude. Like,
negate that whole idea for me,
yeah,
right?
I've
And for some people,
always
maybe jackets negate that whole idea. For me, it's shoes though.
I used to value shoes. I used to value shoes a lot. I used to be someone that was like, if you got the fire kicks, or if you
Yeah,
got the nice.
yeah,
But then, the older I got, the more I was like, I could literally put anything on my feet as long as it matches the outfit.
yeah.
The brand,
But yeah, exactly. So it's the opposite.
it's like I think I went from being like kicks are like its own thing to now kicks are just a part of the outfit. I see shoes the same way I see belts.
Okay.
The same way I see like anything. It's just a part of the outfit.
Yeah.
And it's a part of the outfit that you only see if you look down. When you look at someone, you don't even see the shoes
Yeah,
for
you're
real.
not looking at the kicks.
But the again, if you make your kicks a center of the outfit, people are gonna see them. But you could also hide them a little bit. I just don't see the importance in them as much as I. And that's really where it comes down to. Kicks weren't even on my list for real.
Yeah.
And also I put accessories and not specific accessories because I view all accessories the same way.
Yes.
They all add to that. I don't have a preference over hats. I don't have a preference over like shades, over jewelry. I like all of them for the same reason in the exact same way. The thing is, I like obviously they're different, but I like them all for one reason. How do they complement with this outfit?
How do they add the fit?
It's literally just that. And I don't care if it's a hat that goes to the outfit, cool. If it's jewelry that goes to cool. If it's gloves, if it's shades, as long as it goes to the outfit, I really don't care. Bags, whatever it is. You know, bags have a special place in my heart. I think bags are like, But anyways, I think it's a good place to move on.
Yeah.
All right, next one. We said video game. We said movies next, right?
This is a good one. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited.
I'll let you start.
I'm very excited.
I'll let you guess mine. We can keep doing it like that, I guess.
I don't know what the order is.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just throw Interstellar because I know that it shifts between the one ish spot.
All my movies do that.
Yes.
No matter, depending on which day of the year you ask me,
yes.
Everything is different. It's completely rearranged. I just love movies so much.
So I'm gonna throw, just for sake of simplicity, I'm gonna throw Interstellar at the one, especially since I recently watched it. We recently spoke about it.
And you really liked it.
It was great.
Yeah.
I never want to watch it ever again.
That's crazy.
Ever.
I've seen it like 3 times.
No, I never want to. Why would you do that to yourself?
It's because you don't get as sad.
Okay.
And then, but you notice more things about the movie.
Maybe I gotta watch it again to understand that. But I'm scared.
Beautiful scenes hit even harder on the second one.
God,
you're just like, this movie, because you're expecting, you're like, oh, this movie's so beautiful. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna throw Interstellar out the one. Fuck, bro, that movie was so sad, bro. It's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna throw Interstellar out the one. I'm gonna throw conversation that we had before this. I feel like I feel like you're gonna do the thing that I'm doing. So since we talked about it and you said how good it was and how you enjoyed its message, maybe I'm just gonna assume the strat is you want to talk about it. I'm gonna go Green Book at 3.
Okay.
3. That gives you a hint to what I chose, but anyways. And then at the 2, fuck. Since you chose Green Book, I'm gonna assume you didn't choose Oppenheimer. You said Inglourious Basterds fell a little bit. Fuck, what could be your 2? What's the other movie, bro? The movie. Talk about this shit all the time. Blanking. Fucking blanking.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do for yours, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
No, the one you should get it. The one you should get it.
I know what the one is. I just don't know what everything else is.
Damn, so I got Interstellar at the 1, Green Book at 3. Bro, I should have a fucking 2. Because I used to have like a couple of your movies in rotation. There's Inglourious Basterds, Interstellar. When I'm blank.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Look at my list. Maybe if it rings any bells.
I'll give you a second.
Okay, you know what? It actually did ring a bell. This is a long shot. Maybe if you wanted to show love to this genre, you threw it up here, which would be sick.
Okay.
I would get it. I don't think it is, but I'm gonna throw Hereditary at the 2.
Now, I will say. So that's you're locking it in like that?
Yeah, Interstellar, Hereditary, Green Book.
Okay, you got Interstellar at 1.
Okay.
You didn't get anything else.
Okay, you know what happens? I was expecting that.
I will say real quick. I watched Green Book for the first time recently. I hadn't seen it before.
Yeah.
It's not like a top 5 movie I've ever seen.
Okay.
It's I'm probably not top 10 either.
Okay.
But it's a very, 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 very good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay.
And sometimes, I watch a movie and I'm like, this movie's great, it's amazing. Other times I watch a movie and I'm like, this movie's really good, but I really personally like it.
Yes.
That was my experience with Green Book. I really personally I know Green Book isn't like Citizen Kane, right? But
I think
it was enjoyable. It was very, very enjoyable, and I loved it, and I love the performances and all of it. But it's not in my top 3.
Okay.
So I got Interstellar at 1. Number 2 was Oppenheimer.
Oh my fucking god, bro! I should have just got Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer is just
right
like,
there,
dude. I love Oppenheimer,
bro. Oh my! I sold back.
It's really the fact that I'm a history nerd. I love Cillian Murphy. I love Cillian Murphy. I love Christopher Nolan. I love the way it tells the story. I had chills in every scene, right? Like every scene past a certain point in the movie, I had chills.
Yeah.
Like
fuck. And now I have an idea what your third's gonna be. I'm so dumb.
What do you think my third is?
Nah, I feel like you just want to talk about Kill Bill.
Yeah.
For the cultural impact. Dude, I fucking had it, bro. Fucking had it, man.
My third one is very recency biased. It's Kill Bill 1. Kill Bill Volume 1. So I've seen the Kill Bill movies before when I was younger, and I really liked them. They've always been like somewhere ambiguously in my top 10. Like they've always been sitting there, right? Like the second one is probably like top 20 movies I've ever seen, top 30. But Kill Bill 1 has always been ambiguously in my top 10. But I rewatched both of them recently, and dude, there's so much that I missed in my youth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the best way I explain it is, I watched the movie older, right?
Right.
And I've experienced a lot more of media and stuff, right? And having experienced more media since the last time I watched Kill Bill, I just kept catching things where I was like, this came from that. This came from that. Obviously, I always knew about the whistling if you watched if you watched the movie at any point. But I didn't know anything about fashion when I watched the movie for the first time. So now watching it again when I'm older, I'm like, this movie is amazing for fashion. This movie
it influenced all this.
So cool. And when I watched I appreciated the anime references when I watched it the first time because I was a Jit who loved the anime, right? But I didn't catch all the anime references.
Okay.
That's the difference. Now I caught the references and all the audio, all the little audio cues, and also becoming an amateur filmmaker. This movie is so like, people are gonna say the word pretentious. The movie's so smart, bro. The movie's so smart. The choreography's amazing. The fighting is amazing. I've also grown in a very big appreciation for martial arts.
Right.
Since I watched, I got into the UFC, and growing appreciation for martial arts made me love this movie even more. So basically, I watched this movie when I was a kid. I loved it, and then I grew up. And I watched it and I loved it just as much, but now it resonated with my soul in a way that I didn't before. So this movie went from like ambiguously in my top 10 to like, oh, this is like one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. This is so good. It speaks to me so much. It speaks to all my little interests. Like you could tell it, the person who made this, Tarantino, is like a nerd.
Yeah.
Because it literally like it speaks on so many things. It's great. I love Kill Bill, man. It's so good.
It's like, I recently watched AJK, like the last season.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched Kill Bill. But
it's inspired.
The scene with Maki.
Yeah.
That shit. I was like, because I was watching with Angelianne. I was like, this seems very Kill Bill-esque. And she was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's inspired by it.
It's literally like a shot for shot.
I was like, bro. Yeah. Like the whole fucking blood everywhere, the dojo, the colors.
You know what's beautiful about it? Kill Bill 1 especially is heavily inspired by anime and Japanese culture, right?
Full circle moment.
And inspired. That's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I can't speak too much on the movie because first of all, the main character's name is a spoiler.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the first movie they bleep the main character's name until they reveal it in the second movie.
Okay.
And when they reveal it right now, not only is it cool, but it's a funny scene when they reveal the name.
Okay.
Because then they go to a shot of like a classroom and it's like a bunch of kids and they're calling the roll call and then it goes the main character's a grown ass adult.
Oh shit.
It's just funny.
Okay.
The movie is when it tries to be funny, which it doesn't try and be funny a lot, but every time it tries to be funny,
it succeeds.
It fucking hits so hard, bro.
Okay.
And when and every time it references something, you can almost immediately tell if you know what it's referencing, what it is, and you're just like, oh, it does it so well.
Yeah.
It's very, very stylish in its outfits. It's stylish in the way it does things. It's very much inspired by Asian culture. The first movie is inspired by Japanese culture. The
Okay.
second movie is a little bit more inspired by Chinese culture. The
Okay.
martial arts is kung fu and all that kind of stuff. You get a bunch of different walks of lives too, because one of the villains is like a Tokyo boss, and she like runs.
Okay.
So you get that whole aspect of it. And then in the second movie, she's fighting a redneck. It's
Interesting.
like, you know,
Yeah,
and
okay.
then it's so interesting, like the different aspects of it. She also fights kind of what you could call a dark version of herself in the second movie.
Okay.
But it's really, really good. It tells the story out of order, which I know you love that.
I
And
didn't know that, like, at all. I haven't
yeah, it
heard
tells
that
the
at all.
story out of order. It literally, the movie opens with her fighting the second person on her list, and then the
Okay.
rest of the movie is dedicated to the when they fought the first person on the list.
Yeah. Okay. I fuck with that.
Yeah, it's very, very, very cool.
Watch it very soon.
Watch it very soon. I love Kill Bill, bro. But I like how I'm gushing about my number 3.
Yeah,
And number
yeah,
1 and 2
yeah,
are
yeah.
just like.
They're cool.
If you watch the podcast, which I said this is a pseudo episode 1, so I should probably not say that.
Yeah.
But just so you know, Interstellar, beautiful, beautiful. It's one of the only pieces of media that have made me cry more than once. I don't rewatch things, but when I do rewatch things, like you've seen, it's things that I really, really love.
Yeah.
Usually, when I watch something that made me cry the first time, it doesn't make me cry. Interstellar made me cry twice,
Which makes so much sense.
which makes sense.
Like-
And neither of the times it was sad tears. It was like a mix of like sad and just like
Yeah.
like at least he got to see his daughter.
Exactly.
But then it's such a wholesome scene, but it's so bittersweet. It's like
Yeah.
oh man, fuck, I might cry talking about it. It's so good. It's so good. It's good, bro. It's good.
Bro,
And on top of that, it's like great characters, great writing, and it's just fucking beautiful.
Yes.
Like the space scenes.
And listen, as
The scenes with ginormic. What the fuck is the black hole called?
Gargantua.
Gargantua.
Yes, Gargantua.
The scenes with Gargantua are just like,
Bro.
and it's like a perfect model of what a real black hole would look
The
like.
plot, bro. Listen. And also, like, as a kind of like don't like come for me. Like, I'm not a scientist, but like as a kind of like a nerd, like I like astronomy was like the first science that I was like, oh, this is cool.
It says they love astronomy.
So like me thinking about some things, because I know like a little bit about like the physics about everything. So like, oh, that's cool. How like
So
everything
cool.
makes sense. Like if you understand, it's kind of like Oppenheimer, where like if you know the history behind it, as you're watching it, it makes it that much cooler. So as you're watching Interstellar, if you know like basic physics and like basic physics of like gravity and like all like
it's like oh
it's
yeah.
like, oh, that's cool. Which makes the scene where he's, no spoilers, right? But where he's communicating, where he's in that dimension, it makes it so much trippier, because you're like, this doesn't make but it could technically,
I think that's the whole point, because they had scientists on the team.
Yes.
To like get it.
Yes.
But man,
so seeing all that, it's like, because I thought the movie was gonna end there, because
but then
logically,
going.
right? Yeah, so I was like, oh, what the fuck? This is insane, you know? And also, like, something that I haven't heard nobody talk about is, like, they reference, again, no spoilers, right? But they reference they, so then that kind of gives it, like, gets you to think about, like, the higher beings, like God, like, you know, things like that. So,
When do they mention they?
like, they keep saying they did this, or they, blah, blah, blah.
I'm
They put this wormhole here, like, shit like that. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then like you're in this plane that to us
I never
doesn't
thought about.
exist.
I literally never thought about.
I don't know.
I literally never thought about it like
because
that.
by science you would just get spaghettified and die. But in that movie, that's not what happens. So minor spoiler. Sorry.
No, it's okay. They know. But like.
But yeah. So that was also interesting. Super interesting.
To me, the best part of the movie was the family relationships, though. It was like because at the beginning of the movie they really build it up, right?
Yes.
And then it's like the whole point of the movie, like to get back. And then once he gets back, it's just like,
bro.
Yeah.
It's so tragic.
Bro. I will throw an honorable mention on my film one.
Okay.
I don't like that. Oppenheimer. We'll talk about it later. Probably it's probably on the list.
Yeah.
But honorable mentions that I would love to throw out there. It's not in my top 10, but it was one of the first movies that Yumi sat down and talked about a lot, which is Fight Club. I just want to say, please don't show idiots Fight Club. I'm kind of tired of people misunderstanding what the movie's about and being like, I'm just like Tyler Durden for real. No, you don't.
He is me.
You don't.
I am Tyler.
You don't want to be like Tyler. Bro. I get. Oh, he's cool.
He wears a jacket though, the leather jacket.
No, okay, the fits are hard, but he's cool, and he fucks the bitch. He's fucking like psychotic, brother.
A crackhead,
Crackhead, bro. Like she's not, but he's good at sex, and like he fights people,
and he makes soap in the leather jacket.
He loses. First of all, he loses like every fight.
Yeah,
and then and the soap he makes it out of like people.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to be like that's not the point of the movie. Isn't that he's cool, you know? Like yes, Tyler Durden is a device to bring up some of the more like important stuff about how society fucks us up. The real main character, which we don't get his name in the movie,
we don't.
When did they say his name?
I don't know. I swear I thought I looked it up. Maybe it's not in the movie, but like people just.
I think his name is Tyler.
Maybe
that could be like a really good like moment where like disassociates. His name is actually he actually just is Tyler Durden, but like he turned it into the alter ego. I don't know. Yeah. But if his name is in the movie, I don't actually remember it ever being said. But Edward Norton's character, I think he's a way better critique of like capitalism in our society than Tyler Durden is. People like to say, well, Tyler Durden's plan was what it was because of how bad the main character's life was in the beginning of the movie. Yes. And so he's not cool.
Which is him, by the way.
Which is him. And it's not that Tyler Durden's awesome and the main character should aspire to be like Tyler. He literally kills Tyler at the end of the movie. Like that's the point is that he needed to make this alter ego to escape from his world. And then at the end of the movie, when he self-actualizes, he doesn't need Tyler anymore. Yes. And like, that's the point. So you shouldn't want to be like Tyler. You should want to be someone that doesn't need Tyler.
Yes,
you should exactly. You shouldn't have to manifest this character. It's not good. You shouldn't aspire to be like these characters. You should aspire to be like any of the characters.
You shouldn't want to be like think of it as simply as this. Would you want this to be your story? No. You wouldn't want to go through this at all.
No. It's like, you know, I don't know. A lot of people are just like, he's like Giga Chad. And I'm like, the only reason why it's like Giga Chad is he's played by Brad Pitt. Yeah. If you go back and you replay all the scenes where they show, and it's actually just Edward Norton doing this stuff, he suddenly doesn't look like Giga Chad.
All of a sudden, nobody wants to be like him. Yeah.
And no offense to Edward Norton.
Nah, I mean, but just, like, he also a handsome man, but you know.
But he's not Brad Pitt.
No. So, at least not in the people's eyes, right?
Yeah. So I will say, you know, stop showing dumb people Fight Club, and then they turn around and like I also want to like fight people, and
it's gonna happen, bro.
And you know, fuck crackheads. Like stop, bro. Real shit.
Great honorable mention.
Great movie though. I just want to throw it out there because you brought it up. I think another good one is Inglourious Basterds. It moved down a lot on my list recently, just because when I watched it, I was young. It was like the first time I was like, oh my god, this is the first movie where it's like, instead of being like, it's about World War II, and instead of being like sad, it's like, we're gonna fuck those Nazis up. And I was like, yeah, we're fucking those Nazis up. But then I've seen more movies in that vein, and that made it go from like number 3 to number 4.
Okay.
But that it's just a small drop because it's still the best one that's ever done anything like that, because the scenes are just amazing, and it tells a story very visually, and also like this, you can watch a story and you can hear the story. If you listen to what the characters are saying, what they're doing, and all that kind of stuff, you get the story. But then if you look at the visuals, you can predict what's going to happen next based on the visuals. Like it does a really good job of that kind of stuff. The dialogue is amazing. It's really funny. It's probably a top 3 Brad Pitt performance ever. Hans Landa is an amazing villain. We've talked about that before. Just fucking great villain. It's a great movie. Anything else? Spider-Man 2, greatest superhero movie of all time. Yeah, I think that's like really it. I want to talk about movies. Now let me try and guess your movies.
Ow.
Very simply, number 1, very obvious. Sinners. Everyone knows Sinners is number 1 for Derrick. I'm sure.
Okay.
All right. Now, Mickey 17. No.
Mickey 17.
Derrick hates Mickey 17, y'all.
Still haven't finished it.
Yeah, you gonna finish it?
Yeah, one day.
I'm gonna get you a Mickey 17 shirt.
Shit, I'd rock it. I'd rock it.
It just it's on these like the stupid ass poster.
I'd rock it.
Okay, so
I will say the cover of the book looks really cool.
Number 1 is Sinners.
Okay.
I think number 3.
You can change that one at any time, by the way.
No, I'm not going to. I think number 3 is I think you have one from my list on here, but I don't
Okay.
know if it's Oppenheimer or Interstellar. I know you really liked Interstellar,
Okay.
but I feel like Oppenheimer was like that movie where, okay, number 3 is Oppenheimer, and
Okay.
number 2 is a movie you've watched recently. I just have to pick which one of the movies you've watched
Some good ones,
recently.
some really good ones recently. Really good ones.
Give me some examples of movies you watched recently.
I'll give you a an answer bank. I'll give you. I watched Scarface, of course. I watched Interstellar. Scarface was sick, by the way. I watched Scarface. That wasn't trying to throw you off, by the way.
Mm.
Scarface really just was really cool. I'll give you Scarface. I had Interstellar. I had The Godfather. Um, Melancholy.
I think Melancholia might be the one. You really didn't. I know you didn't like that movie, but just
Um,
yo, you're laughing. This movie's about depression, bro.
yeah. I
Dickhead,
am laughing,
dickhead,
bro.
dickhead.
Great commentary, but fuck me if I ever watch that again. Jesus.
Not a Derrick movie.
No, not by any means. Yeah, I watched Scarface. I watched Interstellar. I watched The Godfather. I watched another one, and I'm blanking. So it probably isn't gonna be on the
You
list. But I will say, nah, I don't want to try to throw you off. I don't want to say something and then throw you off. I'm just gonna give you those three.
Those
I think
three,
those three are the. I mean, you could make out that those three are the strongest ones that I've watched recently.
obviously.
Those
I
are definitely
don't.
the strongest
Let me
ones.
just throw out there right now. I'm like 100%. I'm like 99% sure it's not Scarface
Okay.
because I like Scarface personally. I think it's a really good movie, but you can't watch The Godfather in the same like time frame where you watch Scarface. You're like, yeah, Scarface is the better movie. No.
Okay, but this isn't better. This is just personal
I
favorites.
know you, but I know you enjoy The Godfather more than Scarface.
Interesting. Okay.
That's like that's not here to be debated. Like I know people who
Okay.
enjoy Scarface more than The Godfather.
Yeah.
You are not one of those people.
Okay.
Do we have two from the same list? Do we both have Oppenheimer or Interstellar? I'm gonna say I'm okay. Sinner's number one. I think Interstellar's out of here, dude. I think Interstellar. I
Okay.
think Interstellar's out of here. This is bad. Fuck it. Interstellar 2, Fight Club 3.
That's a great list.
I'm going deep cut.
That's a great list. That's a great list. That's a great
How'd I
list.
do?
I'll go with my honorable mentions first.
Uh-huh.
Hereditary changed everything.
It's not on there. It's not on there. I know it's
No.
on. Yes.
Hereditary changed everything for horror for me. Everything. And also just movies. How things are written. I now follow stories differently. I pay attention to details in a different manner. Hereditary is one of my honorable mentions. Another one of my honorable mentions is Fight Club. Yeah. Fight Club, watching
I
that.
talked about it too much.
Yeah. Fight Club um changed literature for me completely, right? So not only movies, but it
Why?
changed because honestly it was because one, it's an amazing movie, obviously, but my teacher, how she like how Fight Club presents itself and how it unveils the meaning,
Mm.
right? That alone makes it a phenomenal movie. So I watched it and I was like, okay, I get it. Cool. Great movie, phenomenal. And then I'm sitting in class and then my teacher I don't want to throw her name out there, but amazing teacher. I mean, I don't want to, if this one day I don't want her to, get bombarded. Phenomenal teacher, phenomenal teacher. Um and we're sitting in class one day, and she's like walking me through. So like, oh yeah, so like this happened in Fight Club, and this happened, and it was really good. And then she's like walking me through a series of questions. She's like, oh yeah, so the relationship with the girl and all this stuff. And at the time, bro, you got to realize like I wasn't into movies like that, and I wasn't into storytelling like that, right? I was just like, I just liked clothes, I liked music, and I was just like, okay, all this shit is fire. And then she presented it in a way through a series of questions to where she was like, okay, so then it can be seen as a love movie, a movie
Yeah,
about love.
obviously. Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting that at all because I was answering her question, very regular questions like, oh, this happened, and how'd you feel about this, and this character's relationship. And I was like, oh yeah, like this was cool, and like this happened, and oh yeah, they like acted this way towards you, and this how they interacted. And then by the end, and it took me a second, I was like, what? And she just kind of stood there and waited for it to click, and then it clicked, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, literally at
wow,
the
this is
beginning.
what good like writing looks
One of the
like."
first opening line, not opening, but one of the first earlier lines in the movie was like, He literally says, "I think you can pinpoint the moment my life changed when I met Mary, whatever her
Yeah.
name
So
was."
then I went to watch it again. I watched Fight Club twice.
Yeah.
Again, I also don't rewatch things. And I watched and I was like, oh, that's amazing. So Fight Club, personal favorite movies, it's up there. It's not in my top three, but not only the impact that it had on me, but also it's just I mean, you just can't debate. It's one of the best movies. Like, there's not much to be said there. It's an amazing movie.
See, I always hate saying this is one of the best movies because like you always get that one guy who's seen more movies and he actually like has like a top three and they're all obscure but they're all like.
Yeah. Which is cool. I mean,
But I was like,
I feel like movies is like one of the things where it's like, bro,
there's
there's
always.
so many.
It's like saying this is one of the best songs. And it's like then your boy, it's like actually this artist two streams. And it's like,
But I feel like there it's understood that it's like one of the best movies is like any movie that's like above a 9 out of 10. Like at this point,
yeah.
like any movie that's like above that threshold, it's like yeah, this is one of the best movies. You know,
So
that's how I look at it.
What is the top three? I wonder.
Okay, so this might crush you a little bit, but my next honorable mention is Interstellar.
It's fine. It's fine. That's fine.
But you got one at Sinners, of course.
Obviously, that's your favorite movie of all time.
And two is Oppenheimer. Yeah, Oppenheimer. What is there to be said?
Dude, I took Oppenheimer off because
realistically, what is there to be said?
My thing is, we talked about Oppenheimer a few times. Every time we talk about it, like, yeah, it was really good. And not I enjoyed it.
No.
Meanwhile, like I've heard you say Interstellar, like, oh, I loved it. I
get that. I get that. Yeah, I could see that train of thought. I feel like I say that for Oppenheimer so much, as in like it was really good because it's the first of its kind that I watched, and that kind of opened like some doors for me, right? And then after talking with you about it, I was like, oh my god, I understand because that was like a turning point. Like I understand why what makes movies good, aside from just like those and cool.
You went from like a Marvel kid, and then you watch Oppenheimer, and
I was like, oh wow, and also. I was never super into history, and then in college I got more into history, right? And then I watched Oppenheimer. In my I think it was like around the beginning of my second year here at college, and I was already a little more interested in history, and I was familiar with the events and all that type of stuff. So then I was like, oh, not only is this very cool, but I know it just a perfect concoction. So like, I just got into history, and it's a biopic. I am now just realizing what makes movies good, and this is an amazing movie, and it's digestible, and it tries something different with the pacing that I've never seen. So yeah, Oppenheimer's at my two. Really, really good. I can't get the picture out of my mind. And then at three, um, yeah, you were right. I was trying to throw you off with the Scarface pick, but it's The Godfather. I don't know if The Godfather.
on there.
Yeah, I don't know if The Godfather is gonna go down as in my top five, but I will say this, and I had a weird experience with The Godfather. So at the beginning, the wedding scene, right, that lasts a little while. I was getting an idea of things. This is after I watched Scarface, by the way. And I watched Training Day recently. That's the one that I was trying to fucking think of. Training Day.
No, but it's not Training Day.
No, it's not. Training Day is a really good movie, though. I
You come to
really
me.
like Training Day.
You come to me on the day.
No, I love Training Day.
On the day of Training Day.
You come to me on Training Day.
You come to me on the day of Training Day.
Training Day was the other fucking movie. Damn, that was a good one. So throughout the wedding scene, I was like, okay, I'm getting to, see what's up with this and blah blah blah. Keep in mind, right, prior to this, I hadn't really seen any gangster movies. Scarface was really the first big one. Training Day, it deals with gangster, but it's more crime. And Godfather was like the first like crime,
I have a
like
recommendation
gangster one aside from Scarface. Now I want to watch all the one. I want to watch Goodfellas. I want to watch A Bronx Tale. I want to watch like Irishman. I want to watch like all that shit.
I'll say this right now. The audience at home, if y'all know Derrick well enough, y'all are gonna. Your favorite's probably gonna end up being A Bronx Tale.
You think so?
Yeah, and on top of that, I want you to know the lead from Bronx Tale actually committed a crime in real life.
Oh shit!
He did he broke into a house, and the person he broke into a house with killed someone. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he got jail time for breaking and entering.
So he could have been like gone for like a long.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he went to jail. I'm not 1,000% sure. I remember how this went, but I don't think he went to jail for murder because he claimed in court that he didn't know the person he broke in the house with brought a gun.
Oh shit! Okay.
But I'm pretty sure the person he went with actually did go to jail for a long time.
Yeah,
I don't know how long he went in for. I don't know if he even went to jail because breaking and entering, he might have just gotten something small.
Yeah,
but he broke into a house, bro.
Ew. So he was like,
if you watch A Bronx Tale and you know that happened to the guy who actually played the main character, it's like This movie's so ironic. This movie's so like it makes the movie
Okay.
like even more like what the fuck.
Yeah.
But,
Interesting.
but no, it's a really good movie. I think it'll probably end up being your favorite out of all of them. It's not
Okay.
my favorite, but I know you knowing you and stuff, you're probably fuck with it.
I want to watch all of them. But yeah, The Godfather was an interesting one because a lot of people say it's boring. Okay, whatever,
That
right?
doesn't even make sense.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I beg to differ. But what I will say though is throughout the wedding scene, I was already interested. I might be a little biased here because I was very interested going into
Mm.
The Godfather. I was like, I'm excited to watch this movie, which you don't have for every single movie you watch, right? Especially watching something at home versus in theaters. This came out a while ago, blah 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 blah.
A while ago.
Yeah, it came out a little minute ago.
Oh.
So I'm watching the wedding scene, um, and it's building up. So I'm like, okay, and it set me into a mindset of like, okay, I'm chilling, right? Then I want to keep it spoiler free, but when it gets to the point where Michael, where
Corleone.
where he locks in and he does that deed, when he's going into the restaurant, I found like my heart beating. Like again, I'm in my room by myself watching this movie, right? And I was like, oh, because I didn't feel like throughout the movie, like I wasn't thinking like, oh shit, I'm super duper 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 invested, I'm in. But like my body started reacting to what was gonna happen. So
Because it feels
I
real.
was like, oh shit, okay, I'm locked. Like that's where the movie started for me. I was like, oh shit, I'm
The
locked,
performances in the movie and the way it's written makes it
bro,
feel like you're watching something that actually happened.
bro,
Like these are real people, and you're
in real
actually
time,
in real
right?
time, and you're getting a glimpse. And damn, what the fuck was that? That's my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah, but nah, so
Colonel Scatman right there.
yeah. So that was the beginning of that. So I was like, okay, this movie's doing something. And I don't know what it's doing, but it's working. And then fuck, man,
Action two, yeah.
no, but I'm watching that one soon, boy. The first moment I get, but bro.
Boy.
So then it's moving, and I'm loving it at this point. At this
Mm.
point, I'm loving it. I'm like, holy shit! And bro, this is a long ass movie, but I'm loving it, bro. I'm like, okay, this is happening. This is so cool. I'm loving the dialogue. Again, the first movie that, and I knew going into it because you've talked to me about the dialogue and the pacing. That is almost the point, right? Like that is what a large part of what makes it so
And it's the gold
good.
standard for that.
Yes, and bro, first time I've experienced that, right? In that manner, is and in the setting, right? So then, fuck the part that just now the scene because I saw a clip of it, right? And I was like, oh, this looks really cool. I want to watch it, right? Because it looked heavy. And I was already into like the gangster stuff. Like I forget what game I was playing, but damn, what game was I playing? Oh, I'm Mouse PI, and like I was
Mm.
listening to certain like Benny the Butcher. He has an album, and it references a lot of Scarface things and shit like that. So I was kind
So
of,
you were in the
I was in the
mafia
mood. I was in the
doing
mood.
the
So
mob,
yeah,
eh?
yeah, yeah.
Forget about it.
So man, when it got to the scene where Vito was like, "Look how they massacred my boy," I was like, "Oh no, man!" That scene was heavy, man. I rewinded, I watched it
That's the most
again.
iconic scene
I was
from the
like,
movie.
"Fuck," because like
It's one of the most iconic
Cause like,
scenes
bro,
from
I'm
the
not
movie.
gonna lie, like I liked the characters, I really did, but I didn't have I didn't feel a intense bond to where I was like, oh, I love the who they killed in specific. He was just like, oh, this is a cool character, I like the character, but man, man, the acting was
The
so
movie, you can
good,
there's like the whole movie. You're never fully comfortable because there's always that underlying like
bro.
the underlying. I don't know how to explain the underlying like threat of
Yes,
what could happen, and you're
yes,
just
yes,
like,
yes.
and the mob movies do that better than almost anything. I think that's one of the things that makes The Sopranos so good too,
Hmm.
because like nothing really happens in The Sopranos. People have made the argument that not a lot actually happens in The Godfather.
Yeah,
Both of those projects, though, they do the same thing where it's like no matter how prosperous a character's life gets, or no matter how good things could be at any moment, you just kind of feel like there's like the little.
like you're almost waiting for it.
It's like the mafia is always going to get them. It always
Yeah,
happens.
yeah, yeah,
No one
yeah,
gets
yeah,
away from the mob life, and
yeah,
it's just
yeah,
like
yeah. Yeah.
you can just kind of feel it, like the distrust of like,
So,
oh.
bro, dude, the Godfather definitely did a number. One of the again, I don't rewatch
Mm.
anything. I don't rewatch anime. I
Do
don't
you think
rewatch
it's a
movies.
complete movie, by the way? Like, did you feel like it was, or do you think you need to feel like it's complete?
Like I, I think it could have ended that way. I think me knowing that there's a second and third makes me want to say, yeah, it needs a second and third, but there is a second and third. I think the way it ended set it up amazing, like beautifully for a second. But I think if they would have gone the route of this is it, I think I would have liked that ending
Oh,
to
I'll take
the
that.
Godfather universe. But yeah, the Godfather. I don't know if it's gonna stay at my 3 forever. I don't even know if it is valid to be at my 3 right now. But it's definitely in contention. And fuck, I want to talk about because bro, I haven't experienced that through a movie where like you think you're locked in, and then it's like it pulls you this way. And then you think, okay, this is where the movie, and then it pulls you that way. That moment where he said, "Look how that massacred my boy," was just fucking a. Like
It's like
it was amazing. It was amazing. The I will say though, little poke fun at it, right? Where Sonny was beating the guy up, bro. And I get it's an older movie. It's an older movie. I get it. But bro, like the shot that they chose wasn't the best angle because he's you're looking at it from here. So they're here fighting. So there's a gap between them right here. So you see him do this, and bro, there's a gap. Like he made no contact, like no zero
okay,
contact.
Derrick.
And I was like, oh, hold on. I was like, wait a minute. Oh,
You're clearly
right.
not a WWE fan.
Huh?
Sometimes you're clearly not a
No, no,
WWE
no,
fan.
no. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta just like
No, no, I know.
that's
I know.
kayfabe. That's in
Yeah, yeah,
universe.
yeah, yeah.
You don't fuck with that. You know.
But
Um,
fuck, I was gonna say some shit earlier about it. I was like in the middle of it. Oh yeah. I don't rewatch anything.
I'll just say, Kill Bill is the same thing
But for real.
on purpose. There's like shots where it's like you could tell the actor like didn't get their head chopped off, but it's like supposed to be like.
Yeah.
Is the movie supposed to be like slightly cartoony?
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's kind of I would say it invent the style that Scott Pilgrim like really leans into. Kill Bill has that a little bit.
Okay.
But no, yeah. I let things like that slide unless it's like
No, of course.
egregious. I don't remember that being that egregious in The Godfather. I don't
It
even
wasn't that
remember
bad, but I caught it. Like
You caught it?
it was pretty like blatant.
It's been a few years since I've seen The Godfather 1. I rewatched 2
Okay.
because I had an argument with someone and they're like, this happened. I was like, this did not happen. And then we watched the movie and I was just wrong. So good fucking day. Good fucking day to be alive, bro. But yeah, I haven't seen Godfather 1 in so long. Like it's been a minute.
I wanna watch it again.
Hearing you talk about it, I'm like, yeah, this is about as good as I remember it being when I watched it.
I wanna watch it again.
There's a reason why it's always number 1 in like the top list. It's like the Illmatic of movies for you as a hip hop fan.
Okay.
You know how every list, no matter what, it's like number 1 greatest hip hop.
Yeah, Illmatic every time.
Number 1 greatest movie of all time, The Godfather. It's always The Godfather, and it's like, yeah. I mean, what can you say?
Yeah, I mean it was great, but yeah, I don't rewatch anything. I watched only time I've ever done this actually. Oppenheimer. I watched it, and then I watched it again the very next day.
That's worth.
Never done it that
You
before.
get a lot.
But
You get a lot on the side. I've never watched Oppenheimer since I watched it in the theaters.
oh yeah, I watched it again the very.
Isn't that
next
crazy?
day.
I watched Oppenheimer once when it came out in the theaters.
So legendary.
Once, and it's my second favorite movie of all time.
Legendary.
It's just, first of all, the cinema experience is so much better. Like, dude, dead quiet when that bomb dropped, and you could drop a pin in the audience, and no one even like breathed. The theater, and all you hear is like real quiet, bro. Some great shit.
Peak, bro. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like rewatching is like definitely a standard, unless you're Interstellar. Interstellar's amazing.
Maybe I should rewatch Oppenheimer.
I mean, I enjoyed it.
I just can't see myself gaining anything from watching it on the little ass screen. That
You're right.
That cinema, it's to this day probably one of the greatest cinema experiences of all time. I will say, very recently, Project Hail Mary broke into that category of like greatest cinema experiences I've had of all time. Project Hail Mary was very good. Go watch Project Hail Mary if you get a
I
chance.
don't know what mine is. I might.
We gotta move on though because we're running long already. We're already an hour in and we've only done 2 topics.
Right. Amazing scenes from Sinners, but probably not the best.
All right, going ahead to the next one. Do you want to do albums?
I kind of want to do games. I feel like movies and games just feel so good to talk about together.
Okay, I say we do albums first, and then games so I can redeem myself. Because I'm not gonna get any of your fucking albums. All right, like we've been doing.
Okay, so you want to redeem yourself at the end? Okay.
Games and food. All right, go ahead. Let's go.
For albums,
Guess me.
I'm gonna just Igor at 1. Okay, album's a tough one, so I'm not even gonna try to second guess myself here.
All right, Igor at 1.
Because I think if anything, that might be the only one I get. Maybe.
Okay, Igor at 1.
If I even get Igor at 1. Oh no, I'm looking at mine. That's gonna fucking help me.
two underground hip hop albums that Tomas never heard of.
Actually, wait, I have some. No, yeah. So, I was looking at my honorable mentions. We're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go that at 1. I don't like. I want to throw a Gorillaz album here. Maybe at the 2 or 3. I don't know. Can I cheat and look at the Gorillaz albums? I'm looking for one in specific.
I will give you the 3 best Gorillaz albums, and you can pick from, in my opinion, my 3 favorites. In no particular order, so you don't.
Right.
My 3 favorites are Plastic Beach, Demon Days, and Song Machine. The Gorillaz fandom is getting really mad at me because I don't like. I actually like Song Machine more than the first Gorillaz album. But the problem is, Song Machine was just like, that was the first time in my lifetime, not my lifetime, obviously not my lifetime, but the first time as a Gorillaz fan where Gorillaz released a project and I was like, it's just amazing. Because all the other ones before that came out before I was a fan.
Yeah.
So that was the first time when I was a fan and they dropped a project and I was like,
see, I'm in between Song Machine and Demon Days. I'll go Demon Days at 3.
There's a ruckus outside her room, bro. We got lawnmowers,
so
got people talking, bro. It's crazy. So you said Demon Days at 2?
I'll go Demon Days at 3.
At 3?
And then at the 2, man. They're going.
They're going with him on that lawn.
Yeah.
You heard it. That wasn't me.
Yeah, I'll go Demon Days at 3. And shit, dude, I'm lost, bro. Like, you could pull some shit, man. Pull some fucking Beatles album. Pull some fucking Mike Jack album.
No Beatles at all. What the fuck are Beatles? The Beatles are something that you like when you're a kid, and then you realize that like they inspired everything, and everything is better because they inspired everything. But you gotta respect them.
I got some hip hop hot takes like that. But
yeah. No, that's how I feel about the Beatles. The Beatles are like, they inspired everything. They're awesome. They're amazing. And you should go back and listen to them. But like everything they inspired afterwards is a reason why it's better because it built on the formula they already had.
Damn, number 2 is tough, man. I don't even.
Throw a lob.
Who are this fucking guy's even favorite artist? Bro, he likes Tyler.
Throw a shot.
You know what? Hold on, bro. Fucking dumb.
Steph Curry moonshot.
Do I even keep Demon Days on here?
Throw a Steph Curry moonshot. Go ahead.
Ye's on here. Fuck. What's your favorite one though? Hold on. MBDTF is not your favorite one. Think. No, wait, hold on. I think I'm getting your takes flipped. Because when you said it was like amazing, but you didn't. No, we were talking about the album cover. We weren't talking about the album.
I will say what I consider to be the best Kanye album, I don't consider to be my favorite Kanye album.
I think that's what I'm getting confused.
All right,
because your favorite, I think. No, okay. We're gonna go Igor. We're gonna go Kids See Ghosts.
Like goddamn house elf.
You know what? We're gonna go Igor, Kids See Ghosts, and I would like to throw another Kanye album on here just for the sake of like maybe landing one because I feel like the other 2 might be wrong. But at the 3, we're gonna keep Demon Days. I'm just gonna keep one that's not hip hop.
Locked in. That's your locked in.
We're gonna keep one that's not hip hop. They're kind of hip hop adjacent, but you know.
Do you want me to tell you how many you got right first?
Tell me how many I got wrong.
2.
Fuck.
Got 2 wrong. So which one do you think you got right?
Igor
on 1.
Huh?
Igor on 1?
Yeah.
You got Igor on 1.
I think that's the only, yeah.
Now I will say there is a Kanye on here at 3.
The Graduation?
Fuck. Graduation is my favorite Kanye album. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is the best Kanye album. But my favorite is Graduation. I think Graduation was the first album ever in my lifetime that I learned all the words for all the songs. It's probably the first album I ever had downloaded on Spotify, like all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Oh, it's a very beautiful place in my heart.
It's a good one. It's okay.
Number 2 is gonna surprise you. I will say this right now. Number 2 is not hip hop. I'll let you guess one more time. Number 2 is not hip hop. It's not Gorillaz.
Is it jazz? Is it jazz fusion?
No, I won't even.
Is it pop?
Yes. Debatably the greatest album of all time.
Greatest album of all time.
I don't think you're gonna get it.
I don't think so, but
go ahead.
I heard you listen to
Shot in the Dark.
I'm gonna just shoot one of the greatest. Thriller.
Yeah,
That's so elite.
First of all, let's start with the fact that Thriller is the best Michael Jackson album.
Okay.
Because if like for those of you who don't like Michael Jackson because you're really like not in that lane, I want you to go and open the song track for Thriller. Genuinely, it's like 8 to that 10. Like, I actually didn't miss the whole album.
Fuck, man.
It's like, no, I'm being dead serious. Like each one of those songs are 10s out of 10.
No, Mike Jack went stupid.
No,
it's Mike Jack.
It's like this album. This album isn't a 10 out of 10 because it works well. It's a 10 out of 10 because genuinely the average rating of all those songs when you add them up is 10. No, I'm not exaggerating. That's not exaggeration. We're talking about. I hope you all know Billie Jean, Thriller, and Beat It are 3 back-to-back songs. You know that, right? On the album, there's 3 back-to-back songs.
I forgot.
It literally goes like Billie Jean, Thriller, Beat It.
Fuck, man.
What the fuck?
What does he think he is, bro?
3 songs with a million streams.
Who does he think he is, bro?
3 songs with a million streams.
On one album.
No, back to back on the album.
Who does he think he is, bro?
And the Pretty Young Thing, I think, is next.
Oh my god. Probably low-key, PYT is probably my favorite.
Hold on.
Out of that 4-song run, low-key.
No, you're dumb. No, you're dumb.
Bro,
You're dumb.
Like, Billie Jean's great, bro.
No.
Like, Billie Jean's probably a 2 for me.
Let me read this out. Let me just for purpose, right? So it goes, want to be starting something.
Okay.
10. Baby Be Mine.
Okay.
10. The Girl Is Mine. That's honestly, I like Paul McCartney, but like, 9.9.
Okay.
Thriller 10, Beat It 10, Billie Jean 10, Human Nature 10,
Damn,
Pretty Young Thing 10, and Lady in My Life. Like that is actually just like 10.
No, that's nasty.
The middle to the end of the album.
That's nasty.
Did you hear that?
That's nasty.
Brother.
I don't know who this guy thinks he is or thought he was, bro.
Back to back. Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean, Human Nature, Pretty Young Thing, Lady in My Life.
That's nasty,
that is insane. And it opens with "Want to Be Starting Something." Like, are we serious, bro? Are we dead serious?
Bro. This guy's actually disgusting.
It's actually like the greatest album of all time.
Bro.
And let it be known, Off the Wall came out before this, and then he followed up with that. Yeah, he's the greatest entertainer in the history of entertainment,
bro. Yeah.
I will glaze Michael Jackson any chance I get. I feel like we don't talk about him often on the show because he is. I had a take the other day over playing Subnautica 2. He's the Gojo of music, right? No matter who, you could always say this artist is the best at that, with the exception of Michael Jackson.
Of course.
So you don't really talk about him because he's just the exception to everything. But like, I'm pretty sure Thriller came out when he was like 23.
Imagine that, bro.
Imagine that, bro. He was as old as Raven. He was as old as Raven.
What did Raven do? No, I'm trolling.
Raven can make Thriller.
I'm trolling. Maybe
not everyone is on the same timeline, but no, genuinely speaking, bro, every song on Thriller is a 10,
bro.
And you can't. I will say this right now: you can't say that about any other album.
Imagine being like, because I've never like sat and thought about it really. Imagine being alive, like for example, like my grandmother, right? Because Mike Jack is my grandmother's favorite artist of all time.
But she was alive. Anyone who was alive at that time is her favorite artist.
Imagine like the day that he passed away. Like imagine what that day felt like.
I saw a video about that a few months ago, and it wasn't even in America. It was in England, and they were doing a street interview, and the dude said, "By the way, I just got news. Michael Jackson died." It was a regular street interview about something else, and he said, and one of the dudes, there was all a bunch of like drunk like dudes, and then one of them literally like fell on the ground and started crying. But I was like, what? In London, by the way, not in America.
Imagine that, bro. Imagine that day, man.
No, yeah.
I can't even like, because bro, like we have like sensations today, but we don't.
We don't got nothing like that. Bro. We don't got nothing like that.
Jack?
He's the most famous, debatably the most famous human of all time. Like if you don't count like religious prophets and stuff like that, no Muhammad, no Jesus, no that. He's the most famous human of all time, and fuck, bro. Like
honestly, imagine, bro. Like that day probably is like up with wars, like wars ending.
No, but like, the day after, hold on, I would say the day after Thriller came out was probably like.
I mean,
yeah, okay.
Like this man spawned multiple global events in history.
I want to glaze
like
one
not
other,
just like events.
Can
events
I glaze
in history.
One other person, by the way, real quick?
Talk to me, bro.
Michael Jackson. You heard how great he is, right? The fact that Prince was even his rival,
yes.
The fact that Prince was even his rival,
yes.
Prince deserved and I know this sounds like even more Michael Glaze, but if you're even in a rivalry with Michael Jackson,
that's a fact.
That's the greatest thing you've ever done. That's the greatest thing Prince ever did. And it's not. That sounds
And
like
the
I'm.
swag. I'm not gonna lie. The
That sounds
swag
like
was crazy.
okay. You want to? You want to? I just found out that Prince was homophobic.
Really?
Prince, really?
That
Prince.
wow.
The guy who like created gay.
Alright.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But, like, Eagles my number one album. I'm not homophobic.
He likes Frank Ocean.
I like Frank Ocean. I dabble in some Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, of course.
You know, it's fucking stupid. Whatever. No, but yeah, Prince. I found out Prince is homophobic, and I was like, Prince is homophobic. What?
I don't know nothing about that.
That hurt me. I was
Kind
like,
of insane, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, brother, you know what you're wearing, right?
Hey, bro.
Like you spawned.
Makeup.
Like you normalized a lot of the things for gay people.
Yeah.
You're a great icon for gay people, and you don't like.
Hey,
I don't know. That's just something I heard. It might not be true, but like it was not something I heard. It was something I heard over and over and over and over again on multiple. I was like, oh, there's something here. But like, yeah, whatever. But get back to Thriller number 2. The thing is, I don't talk about Michael Jackson ever because I don't talk about music with you that outside of rap very often. But Michael Jackson was really like I don't know if you know this, but I only have like 10 albums downloaded on my Spotify, and like 3 of them are Michael Jackson albums. I have Off the Wall, Bad, and Thriller downloaded. I know I also have History downloaded too.
Okay.
So I have like 4 Michael Jackson albums downloaded on my Spotify because it's hard. Bro. I don't dance because I get embarrassed when I dance. Like it's actually something that genuinely makes me embarrassed to do.
Okay.
But I dance with Michael Jackson, bro.
Of course.
Like his shit is peak, bro. I don't. Yeah, different gravy, bro. Different gravy.
Damn, I caught that one.
You caught that. Listen, I didn't think I was so confident you weren't gonna get, and you didn't get through. That doesn't count.
No, I didn't.
But like the fact that you even said it, I was like, this guy's a lot. All right, let's get to yours. We're running so long on this episode. Let's go.
You can get the first one.
Sorry,
the second one. You can.
I don't even know where to start.
The third one you're not getting.
So I think the second one is gonna be a Tyler album, just because Tyler is. I don't think it's Igor though. I think it's Call Me If You Get Lost.
Okay.
So let me really think.
I'll toss you one.
By the way, estate sale, not estate sale, it's all same bullshit. Call Me If You Get Lost.
Shit.
Chromacopia. It could be Chromacopia. It could be Chromacopia. No, it could be Chromacopia.
That one's strong. But think
No. It's the estate sale because that spawned your swag.
Yes.
You're a fake motherfucker.
I'm gonna toss you that one. Yes.
It is.
I'm gonna give you that one. Yeah.
Thank God.
Because I know you know that one. I know you know.
Okay.
You got it. 2 is Call Me If You Get Lost.
I
name 1 and 3.
I knew 2. I immediately the second you said, I was like, it's Call Me If You Get Lost. Because the impact it had on you.
And I mean, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and preface it, not for you, but for them, guys. Some of these for me, albums is difficult. They're interchangeable. These 3, honestly, they hold weight for their own reason. So they're all kind of tied for 1 for me. But you know.
Donuts.
Okay, you're going in the right direction.
By J. Dill.
You're going in the right direction.
Could be on there.
It could be. You're absolutely going in the right direction.
I also think, what is that album that's like 30 Alchemist songs? Oh no,
the one that I just got?
Fuck. It's something about plants. There's a plant. What's that shit called? Listen to plants or something. He plants.
I think you're talking.
What is it?
That's a Conductor Williams album.
Conductor. That one could be on there.
It could, also could. That's what I'm saying. Like
eat some plants.
Donuts.
So it's like
Conductor
Williams. It's like listen to plants or something.
Something like that.
So you're not even gonna say it.
You want me to give you the title? I can look it up real quick.
You don't know what it's called?
I do.
Then say it.
Listen to your body. Talk to plants. Ignore people.
There we go. That's what I want to hear. Right there. Listen to plants.
Listen to plants. Yes. Also another instrumental album.
That one could be on there. I think it's that one or Donuts for the instrumental pick. Okay. What is that 30 track album that you just bought?
No, that one's not on here.
You haven't listened to that one yet?
No, I haven't finished it yet. I listened to Al's part. It's the Good Book 3.
I think Alfredo 1.
Okay.
Could be on here.
Okay. Dude, you're going in a good direction, bro.
I know what you like. My problem
is in a good fucking direction.
I know what you like. My problem is you just like too much.
These are all heavy. It's
really hard for me to say which one belongs on. I'm really surprised Call Me If You Get Lost even made it because I thought your list was gonna be like Alfredo 1, fucking plants. And then if I had to guess one that I actually knew, it would have been like let me think.
I don't even want to talk. I don't want to throw you off.
Difficult. It's really difficult.
Bro, you came with some heavy hitters,
It's
bro.
really difficult.
All of the ones that you just said were thought about. Every single one was thought about.
I know you at least thought of Let God Sort Him Out.
Yes, it was thought about.
You're very big Let God Sort Him Out
All
glazer.
of these are thought about. Yes, like you have been hitting the fucking nail on these. Crazy.
There is an Alchemist project.
There's an Alchemist project.
There is an Alchemist project. Is it an Alchemist project, or is it an Alchemist producing for someone project?
I will not give you that
Okay.
because I like a few of both, but there's a few heavy hitters.
Is it a Griselda album? There's a Griselda album on here, I feel like.
I will not give you that either.
Or a West Side Gun album.
I will not give you those.
Fuck.
Because you've been doing really good. I feel like you do not.
Okay.
Them.
Number one.
But again, there was Griselda albums thought about.
Fuck. Number one. Fuck plants or whatever the fuck. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, fuck plants.
Number two is Call Me If You Get Lost. You told me that.
Yeah.
And number three, you said I don't know it, but even though I don't know it, I'll at least try and guess the artist. I think it's produced by Alchemist, and it is by an artist on Griselda.
Give me an album.
Don't know. I don't.
You got it.
No, because I know you. You told me I won't get three. I don't know three.
Okay. You know what? You have Sword. Okay. You have stated the number three. I'm not gonna say what part it is, but you've stated number. You know number three.
I don't know
because you brought it up.
What?
Yeah. You surprised me. You got them. You got them.
So
you brought it up.
So I said, what did I say? I said Plants one.
You said Plants. You said Let God Sort Them Out. You said Call Me If You Get Lost. You said Alfredo. You said a Griselda project that could be.
Did I say the name of it?
No, but the one you're thinking about is probably Pray for Paris.
Pray for Paris. Okay, so I said the name of it.
There's a few others. Yes, okay. You said the name of it.
Okay,
I'm forgetting what else you said, but you said it for sure.
I'm gonna demote Plants.
So you got all of the ones that I thought about.
I know Plants is on here, bro. Just because, like,
if you would have said the Griselda project, I would have just said Pray for Paris. I would have given you that one. So you thought about it. You've thought about it.
Fuck. Okay, I think. Fuck. Okay.
So you've got the two. You got Call Me If You Get Lost. Now you just have to look through your answer bank that you had and fill in 1 and 3.
I don't think it's Donuts. Okay. Because great album, amazing. But I know Plants. Fuck, it's so long. Plants. I know Plants is your favorite instrumental album.
Okay.
So it has to be on there. And then I don't think it's Pray for Paris.
Okay.
It could be Pray for Paris. Fuck. It's either I'm in between Pray for Paris and Alfredo.
Okay. Both top contenders.
Okay, I'm just gonna put Alfredo at 3.
Huh?
I'm just gonna put Alfredo at 3.
Alfredo at 3? Okay. So you said
Plants, Call Me If You Get Lost, Alfredo.
So you got Call Me If You Get Lost. Okay.
What's one? Give me one.
One is Alfredo.
One
is Alfredo.
Fuck.
One is Alfredo. 3 is Fuck Plants. 3 is Listen to Your Body, Talk to Plants.
So I got all 3. I just swapped them.
You did. You went crazy. You went crazy on that one. I ain't gonna lie, you went crazy.
I did so well.
No, you went crazy on that. I'm not gonna lie, you went fucking insane on that one. Nah. Facts.
I'm impressed in Thriller. Fuck
it. With Alfredo, I was like, oh shit.
Like, because you think you just FaceTime me and talk to me, and I'm just like,
like, oh shit.
Shit, I listen to what you say. I'm
the
a good
thing
friend.
is, though, what I failed to realize there, I didn't think you were gonna get the Plants one, but I respect that. What I failed to realize is because in my tops, I have Alfredo and Pinata, and I have some other Madlib projects. So all that kind of like combines. Whereas what I put out isn't necessarily that, right? So I was kind of like, okay, Alfredo's gonna be a tough one for him, but you spit that shit.
No, Alfredo was one of the first ones that came to my mind, simply because you don't know how. In the lead up for Alfredo 2, every single day it was like I called Derrick over any kind of project we were working on, anything. I called Derrick and be like, yeah, bro, that's cool, but like Alfredo 2 is coming out real soon, and it was like it got to the point where I was like, Alfredo gotta be like his favorite project of all time. So I knew Alfredo. That's why in the end, after all that, I was like, yeah, I gotta go with Alfredo. Because I know it was on there. And I know Plants is on there because you have relentlessly beat Raymond over the head with like, yo, Raymond, you should really listen to this album.
He would like it, bro.
I know he would like it because, dude, yesterday when we were playing Subnautica, you brought it up like 5 times.
I did? What did I say about it? I did. No, we were talking about our projects, and I said, yeah, this is probably my favorite project.
You bring it up.
That I have on
you
vinyl.
Bring it up almost as much as I bring up CK3. It's bad, bro. It's bad.
I didn't realize that.
It's bad. So I knew Plants and Alfredo were like my top picks, but I was like, yeah, Pray for Paris is one where I was like, I don't know the name of it. I don't actually know what it is. I just knew Alk, Griselda, those are your people. You love what they do. Like they're very much what you listen to on the regular.
Yeah,
I'm very happy.
Nah, you went crazy.
That,
you fucking shitted, bro. Like,
yo, like that shit up, bro.
That shit was crazy. I'm not gonna like clutch numbers.
Comment, bro. Drop a comment on how good of a friend I am, bro.
That was clutch numbers,
I'm W
bro.
shit, bro.
That was crazy.
W shit.
The thing.
I'm gonna do numbers in the group chat, bro.
the thing that kind of led you to have all these here. Call me if you get lost, bro. It honestly, I'm glad that I brought it up that we did this after movies because Call Me If You Get Lost is kind of like a Kill Bill moment for me. Like it's bigger than just the music. It was like the rollout, the swag, this era of Tyler. It was It was the first one that I was really involved in for real. So Call Me If You Get Lost. 100%.
I remember it was like after that album came out for the next like 4 years. You were like, I'm gonna get a suitcase one day.
No, I'm gonna buy that suitcase.
Still
I'm gonna buy that suitcase. Thousands. I'm gonna buy that suitcase. Absolutely.
We are running.
Rail. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet.
All right, keep it short.
Alfredo. It's kind of like the blueprint, in my opinion, right? It could very easily be seen as one of the major blueprints for modern boom bap, for modern rapping, for real like rap.
Not really my genre, but
rap. This motherfucker was going crazy. The beats are gritty. Some of my favorite Alchemist production. So, listen to your body, talk to plants, ignore people. I know the story behind that. I adore Conductor. He's a top 5, probably top 3 producer for me of all time. I love Conductor. There's just the music. It has like you know how Thriller has like 10 out of 10 songs? Like Listen to Your Body, Talk to Plants, Ignore People has like some of my favorite beats, multiple of my favorite beats of all time. And they're all Conductor.
You know what just reminded me of?
Peak.
Talking about beats and Thriller. Do you know how Mike comes up with the beats for songs? No. You know he can't read sheet music. He couldn't read sheet music.
Okay.
And he couldn't play any instruments.
Okay.
So the way he would come up with the beats was he would literally sing what the instruments would do.
Oh,
Look up a demo. Look up a demo of any of the songs. He would sing the drums. He would sing the loops. He would sing everything.
That's fucking peak.
That's nasty.
This guy's a brain, bro.
He could genuinely like beatbox to an insane level, and you wouldn't even know because he's just focused on singing the whole time. Bro. Genuinely the greatest voice of all time. All right.
Honorable mentions real quick. Pray for Paris again. Much more than just the music. It has arguably my favorite. One of my favorite Conductor beats on there. It has probably my favorite. Alchemist beat on there of all time. Some of my favorite verses. One of my favorite posse cuts of all time. My favorite rapping from Westside Gun and Conway and Benny. It's amazing. It's peak. Pray for Paris is amazing. And of course, Virgil Abloh. And then Let God Sort Them Out. It's genuinely just
too recent.
Let God Sort Them Out is first, it has Pharrell involved, and it has some of my favorite beats from Pharrell. And then also, it just has some like the best rapping. Period. Like I'm not even gonna say much. It just has some of the best rapping I've ever heard. Period. And so yeah, there's not much to say there.
I like
honorable mentions.
I liked it very much.
And I revisit all these albums frequently.
Same with mine, by the way.
And some of these came out like a while ago. I revisit them.
I think that's important. For an album to be your favorite album, you have to frequently listen.
I revisit them.
You have to revisit.
Yeah.
Not just like the songs are on your playlist. You actually sit down.
Like you sit. Like I go through phases with music. And I listen to all of these multiple times a year.
Yeah. That's a very important.
Absolutely.
It's not just like, oh, I have a lot of songs on my playlist for this album. No, you sit down and listen to the album. I do personally. All right, video games.
It's gonna be a fun one.
Go ahead.
At 1, I'm gonna just throw Red Dead 2.
For me?
Yeah. And at 3, I'm gonna throw Minecraft. Just cause. Okay. 1 Red Dead 2, 3 Minecraft.
What's 2?
At the 2, I mean, I could go a few different ways here. I could go Elden Ring, but I probably won't. I almost want to do something because I want this list to be this way.
Do it.
I'm gonna go Red Dead 2 at the 1, Minecraft at the 3, and I'm gonna go DS3 at the 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna go DS3. I'm gonna try to throw a little curveball in there.
Let's break down the problem with what you said.
I don't think it's gonna be DS3.
Went 1 for 3.
Okay.
Now, Pete, Red Dead 2 at 1. Perfect.
Okay.
You picked the wrong FromSoft game. Elden Ring is my number 2.
Is it Elden Ring?
So Elden Ring has always been my favorite FromSoft game. My issue is I've gone on record and said a bunch of times that I think I like what Dark Souls world does, and I think it deserves more praise. But I don't specifically, I don't say Dark Souls is better than Elden Ring. I just say I just say it's underappreciated.
Right.
I actually prefer Elden Ring because I love open world, bro.
Yeah,
I love open world.
Yeah.
And first of all, Minecraft wasn't even considered. I don't know.
Really?
Like Minecraft was one of the first games for me. But like if I was gonna put Minecraft, I would have put GTA 5 because GTA 5 had literally the exact same impact that Minecraft had on me. Maybe Minecraft over GTA 5, but they're both like not gonna be in my top. They're both like 6 or like 7 or 8.
That's fair. There's so many games that I was like, you know what? I don't even know where you went with this. I'm just throwing some of your.
I thought you were gonna get my number 3. My number 3 is CK3, bro. I got way too many hours on that shit.
You know, I did. Yeah,
like, I genuinely just sit down and play all day, bro.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like it's I have a lot of hours on it, and I know I'm gonna have more. It's a game that, as long as CK4 never comes out, I'm gonna be playing it when I'm like, I'm like 80, bro. Like it's genuinely just like you sit down, you play it, you have fun. I just wish I had people to play with. All right,
that's fair.
Going on to your list, right?
Right.
I will always one more thing. Red Dead 2, the story is what gets it in my top 10. The way the open world is alive and breathing and is constantly existing. It's not like it's built for you. It's like you're in it, right? Yeah. That is what really gets it to number 1. Yeah. It's like the story is 10 out of 10, and then it's probably the greatest open world I've ever experienced. Like you could literally be in Saint Denis, which is on one side of the map, and then a crocodile eats a deer on the other side of the map.
Yeah, and registered.
So like you'll literally be like
the tree falls and no one hears it. The tree fell.
The tree fell. You're riding your horse around, right? And then you'll get to a place and it'll literally just be like a dead deer. You're like, oh yeah, I got eaten by it. Or there'll be 2 dudes and they both shot each other and they're both dead. Yeah, like the environment's actually telling you stories. It's alive. It's breathing. It's amazing. You can get so many hours out of Red Dead 2, which you really can't get out of any other game in that type of genre. Yes. For that level of quality story. All right, now guessing your video games. Number 1, pull the sleeve down real quick for me. Pull your sleeve down for me real quick. Pull it. Oh. Number 1, we all know what number 1 is, guys. Come on, it's Elden Ring. Look at that full Elden Ring sleeve, by the way. Up to where is it now? The shoulder?
My shoulder.
Up the shoulder, full Elden Ring sleeve. All right, Elden Ring number 1.
Given.
I'm gonna throw a real monkey's wrench in here, because everyone knows you're not the sharpest tool in the shed. So Rocket League 3, right? You know, you really shouldn't be. Folks at home, you shouldn't be playing Rocket League. It dulls your senses. You should. It dulls your senses. It dulls your brain. The stupidest people you know play Rocket League. Okay. That's bad. I'm joking. That's actually Fortnite. But Rocket League is good. Rocket League is good. Okay. It helps you get better at like doing things fast. I don't know. Rainbow's like the
finger dexterity.
Finger dexterity. If you actually want finger dexterity, go play Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah. So Rocket League number 3, and I'm gonna put Black Ops 3 at number 2. No. Yeah. Black Ops. Yeah. I think Rainbow could be on here though. I think it is Elden Ring and then 2 multiplayer games.
Interesting.
But it's in between Rocket League, it's in between Black Ops 3 and Rainbow. One of those guys, one of those hitters. I think Rainbow misses the list because Rocket League fulfills what Rainbow does. Okay. And I think you would put Rocket League over Rainbow. Okay. And then Black Ops 3 is just like, that's the child. Like, you met me on Black Ops 3. Mm-hmm. You got close to Orlando. You met, like, Julian. You met, like all of our close friends. That's because of Black Ops 3. You know what I mean? And we played the fuck out of Black Ops 3. It's the greatest zombies ever. Like, it's, you know. I think you put Black Ops 3 on there. I'm going to stick with it. Black Ops 3 at 2 and Rocket League at 3.
This is why I hate gaming, man.
Why?
Because I completely forgot about BL3, but you're right. You put BL3 where?
At 2.
Oh, you're wrong.
Oh, you put at 3?
It's at my 3.
What's number 2, Rocket League?
I cheated, but yeah, you got it. I got the problem with R6 and Rocket League is, and that's kind of the problem with Black Ops 3, is on R6, bro, we played so much. Like as a friend group, right?
We played. We could have played any game.
No, I'm gonna get there. I know. I'm gonna get there.
Make sure, because you're about to drop a take that really pisses me off. I hate hearing that take. Front slop.
No. R6 is because listen, bro, we're competitive. That's just what we, you know, how we are. We're all competitive people. Our whole friend group is competitive. Okay. And R6 is one of my favorite. I think it is And listen, hot take or not, I don't really care. I think there's gonna be a lot of people that agree. It is one of the best made competitive multiplayer games of all time.
R6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not my favorite competitive scene.
It's my
My favorite competitive scene is Rocket League.
hell no. It's my favorite competitive scene.
But R6 is one of it's like up there with CS:GO and Overwatch 1 and things like that, Rocket League. Like R6 is such a good game. I'll put it this way, it's one of the most satisfying games I've ever played and gotten good at. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You learn how to play the game and it's like, okay, cool, because you have to have actual strategic IQ. You need to understand how the game works. The game has depth.
It's almost as because any competitive game is trying to be a sport.
Yes.
It's trying to mimic how good something like football, basketball is, right?
Mhm.
I think it gets really close. Rainbow, and I'm saying that as someone who like I sit down and watch football every day. Like
Yeah.
I love football. I love basketball. Rainbow gets close
Mhm.
with the different team comps, different strategies, and the map knowledge. And you could be ass at shooting a gun,
And you could be a huge asset still.
a huge asset still.
Absolutely.
One of the best esports players of all time on Rainbow
Hmm.
is not even like one of the best at actually hitting his shots.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
just genuinely a leader of, I forget what it is, but I used to be really into this. I'm forgetting everything right now, but
Mhm.
all I remember is he used to lead his team to like multiple tournament wins and all
Bro.
stuff. And it was just
Bro.
genuinely call outs. It was genuinely map knowledge. And he wasn't going negative or nothing, but he was not even the best on his team
Yeah,
at
he wasn't
hitting
like
his,
the fragger or
he
anything.
wasn't the fragger, but
Yeah.
his knowledge was so, he
Yeah.
was a
Yeah.
fucking genius of the game. But Rainbow, yeah, Rainbow really does that, bro.
And that's something that yeah, I mean R6 and I have R6 and Rocket League at a tie because
So are neither of them on the list, I'm guessing.
nah, both of them are. I mean,
So wait, so it's both of them are?
yeah, bro. I'll give you fucking. You got BL3, but I'll give you the 3 points for getting both because you were in between them, bro, and there was no way you can't guess four. So
The problem with that is we've done things like this before where you've put Rocket League at 3, and we've done things like this before where you put Rainbow at 2.
yeah,
I know Rainbow Rocket League.
I can't
Are,
choose between them because on one half, R6 is genuinely just it's a better game than Rocket.
I got an honorable mention for you. A Derrick Arc. That's a Derrick honorable mention.
Ark's a big one, and I'm gonna break it down as I get to BO3 and Elden Ring. Why some games like that weren't on this,
Mm.
and why BO3 is tied for 3 or 4 even. And I'm gonna tell you what I had on 3 before this as well. So yeah, Rocket League and R6. R6 is the better game in my opinion, right? Rocket League is also just such a phenomenal game, and it's competitive, and I've gotten so much time out of it, and it's one of those things where like you can't debate with enjoying a game.
Yeah.
I can't sit here like I can sit here and tell you why Elden Ring is
No, you didn't enjoy it.
like I can sit here and tell you why Elden Ring genuinely. I argue it's not only my favorite game of all time, but it's one of the best games of all time. I can argue that, right? I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you that Rocket League is one of the best games of all time. No, fuck no. But I also can't argue with myself and be like, oh nah, I've only sat on this game since it came out, and I've only been playing it for the majority of my fucking life, and I only have loved it every single second I've played it. You know what I mean? Same with Rainbow. Now the difference there is Rainbow is genuinely one of the best multiplayer competitive games of all time. I will say that, and I think Rocket League is strong, but it's a little more of a odd game to where I'm not gonna trip if somebody says, "Oh, it's buns. It's not a great competitive game." I get that, right? Am I gonna make an argument to why it is? Sure, but I'm not gonna try to change your mind. R6, it's a system. R6 is a fucking system, and it takes more, I would argue, than Rocket League. Rocket League, you have to understand, but there's less to understand. There's more mechanical shit to do, and you can be also not a super mechanical human being and be great at Rocket League. But now you have to be up there when it comes to mechanics. So Rocket League and R6, they carry similar weight in slightly different ways, but they're my favorite multiplayer games of all time. That's just simple. BO3, see, what was on number 3 before BO3 was actually in between, because I can't really choose either. It was either Uncharted or The Last of Us. Why? Because that was kind of the beginning, and even you can throw some of the earlier Solid Snake games in here. That was kind of the
Metal
beginning,
Gear Solid.
and fucking God of War even. They were the biggest beginnings to me liking story mode. You know what I mean? They were like the beginning. Like I played
Hold on.
Uncharted was one of the first games I ever
Fuck. I
played.
have to change my list.
The Last of Us 1 was one of the first games I ever played, and they're amazing. I loved every second of it. I remember it's nostalgia. I don't remember everything from Uncharted. I remember everything from The Last of Us. It's part nostalgia, but also I probably wouldn't have gotten into the games that I like now if I didn't play, or in the same way. I think I would have gotten into them still, but not in
I
the
have to
same way
get
if I
rid of
didn't play
one.
those
I have to
two.
get rid of one, bro.
But
I'm
BO3 is like That was the shooter that changed
You
everything.
talking about Uncharted? Remind like the old games.
Yeah.
Reminds. I have to take CK3 off, and I'll give you the points, but I might have to move Elden Ring down to 3
Okay.
and put Halo 3 at 2.
Oh, see, that's class. That's class.
Halo 3 is just like, or Halo 3 / Reach. They're both the exact same rating for me. I love both. I think Halo 3 was the first video game I ever played. Point
Okay.
blank, done. Like there's nothing else. The first video game I touched.
That's insane.
And
that's a peak ass first game to touch.
Multiplayer too, by the way,
bro. So I don't know.
I remember sitting down at like this. It was like a camp. I used to like a karate thing I used to do when I was really a taekwondo thing. Really young. I would go, and when we did well, they'd take us to the back, and there was a console, and and they had Halo 3 on there.
That's insane.
And then I was like, and then Raymond was like, yo, I gotta lock it, and he got a 360, and then he told me to get a 360, and you know what game came out 360? Reach. Halo Reach.
So elite series of events.
Yeah, shout out Raymond. But no, yeah, Black Ops 3.
Yeah, Black Ops 3 is like, again, like, I'm a big shooter guy. Competitive, again. But
we all met on Black Ops 3.
The thing with Black Ops 3, and I will give this also a little bit of the Rainbow effect. It's not as good as game as Rainbow. No, of course not. But again, I can't really debate with the fun. And also it was a good game. Like Black Ops, that's the peak of, and I love Black Ops 2 as well. And I play Call of Duty Black Ops 1. I really like the campaign on there. I remember playing that. But I played Zombies Black Ops 2 mostly, a little bit of multiplayer, and I played most of everything on Black Ops 3. And it's kind of a tie between that and the Uncharted ones, because Uncharted started everything for the single player story modes, and then Black Ops 3 made everything what it was when it comes to the competitive online multiplayer games. So I can't really choose between the two. Black Ops 3, and also, bro, just like Rainbow, like meeting you guys has nothing to do with it, but we had so much fun. And on Rainbow, we had so much fun.
Remember the Black Ops 3 hide and seeks where the person would have like
Michael Myers and shit.
Michael Myers.
And also it has my favorite zombies of all time, which Black Ops 3 Zombies is one of my favorite game modes of any game of all time. So I mean, I can't really debate with that.
I will never forget. Do you remember the map that was like? It was like a little wooden house with a waterfall, and there was like the little grassy area. There was a waterfall and a bridge.
And a bridge.
There was a bridge, and there was a waterfall, and the waterfall you could jump up to it, and there was a house, like a wooden house, and then behind it was all greenery, like.
Oh, one of my favorite. Noshima.
Maybe shit, I don't know, but I remember there was a grassy patch in the back in the grass area that was elevated, and I would just I would lay down there, Michael Myers.
Hold on. Yeah, is it Zetsubo Noshima? Like
that's a zombies map.
Yeah. Or are you talking about a regular map?
I'm talking about a multiplayer Black Ops 3 map.
Oh.
Give us a second while we look this up. And we're back. We're talking about Hunted. So do you remember in the grass area of Hunted?
Yes.
Right? There was like a little elevated area where there in the very far back in the part where the invisible wall starts. I would really lay down in the invisible wall for Michael Myers. Yes. I remember one time Michael Myers was this dude we used to play with. Not gonna say his name. Started with an M.
His gamer tag or his name?
Name started with an M.
Oh shit.
And he was related to this other dude's name started with an E.
Oh shit. Okay.
So we used to play with and Michael Myers, right? And I was laying down in the grassy patch, and I remember you came over, and you also laid down, and you didn't know I was there. And I was like, "This fucking Derrick guy." Yo. And then when he came over, right? You started running, and he chased you, left me alone. I won.
Oh, that's elite.
I was like, all right, you got me, right? I remember that memory so vividly because I was like 5 years old. I was in my living room and I was sweating bullets. It was scary. It was scary. It was a traumatic experience for 5-year-old. Because he was coming towards me, and then you thought he was coming towards you because you know there. You stood up and ran, and I was like, it was like a horror movie scene.
That's fucking hilarious.
It was a horror movie scene. I think that day was you, M.E. in Orlando.
That's fucking hilarious.
And then I think Isai wasn't there that day. Because Isai was really there for the snipers only multiplayers. Like that dude, Michael Myers is cool, but he was there for them snipers only.
Facts.
All right, but yeah. Moving on. All right.
Yeah.
Last
Oh,
category.
hold on. I can't get on without saying at least a sentence about Elden Ring.
Go ahead.
Of course, Elden Ring is my number one.
Sleeve.
Sleeve, and it genuinely is one of the best games of all time.
100%.
And I'm not saying my favorite. I'm saying best.
Yes.
Man, go play Elden Ring if you haven't. Man.
The lore is amazing.
So
the lore is amazing. The game is
spoken about it
amazing.
enough.
The lore is amazing. The boss fights are amazing. It's like top 3 in a bunch of gaming categories.
Yeah, bro, it's
like it's goated, bro. It's probably the best FromSoft game. Go check it out.
Yeah.
All right, the final and the category that I will be indulging in after we finish this. Food. Very unserious.
You got food.
I think mine are. I have one that is a very specific dish, and the other two are like general.
Okay.
I will say this right now. The reason why first is general is because I have a specific pick within this first, but this entire genre. If I was going to go specific, my entire for top 3 would be in this genre.
Oh shit! You know what? I should have done something like that.
And so I just condensed it into one word.
Okay, I like that.
But and then number 2 is there is no word for this type of food.
Okay.
So I just very general, but I will get specific for you so you understand what I'm talking about.
Okay, cool.
And number 3 is a specific dish that I actually really like.
Mine, I did something similar. I did like the first one is like a dish that like can be recreated, but I just listed out like the major ingredients. Like you'll understand what I'm.
So I don't think I'm gonna get that one.
It's not that tough, and if you get like 1 or 2, I'll just give it to you.
Okay.
Then the second one is like a dish. It's a common dish.
Yeah.
It's very famous.
And
then the third one is just a food, which you can eat alone, you can eat with other things. So mine kind of goes similar. It goes like specific, less specific, even less specific.
I'll let you go ahead. Guess mine.
I'm gonna assume that the name or the no-name one,
God damn.
first thing that came to mind was location, but even locations get specific.
No locations.
No, okay, cool. Because I was not, first one is very okay.
No, first one is not specific. First one is
a bread sandwich.
A bread sandwich. Oh my god, English people. No, the first one is general, but I will tell you my 2 favorite in this category.
Okay.
All 3. I think all 3 would be in this category if I was. So I just made it. I just condensed all of it into that one.
Okay, so it's like because the first thing that came to my mind, right, is like the categories that are just like blank food, like seafood.
Kind of, yeah. I have
kind of in that type of deal.
I have one. My number 1 is one of those, and I put it at number 1 because again, if not, my entire top 3 would be.
Okay, I agree. Mine would have been seafood, like my top 3 all seafood. So I don't have like seafood on mine.
You have a seafood on yours, though.
I have a seafood. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Go
ahead. You got to get shine to Derrick.
Food blank food.
This might be our longest episode of the rebranding.
Yeah.
If you just a good way to start.
Yeah. A blank food. That's a tough one. I'm gonna come back to that one. Second one. This is a tough one, bro, because we're both like.
Second one is so general. It's not even a food category. I genuinely just said like a type of thing. If you get a dish within this thing,
wait, are we including sweets or no? Or just straight dishes?
We can include sweets, but I will tell you right now, I did not put any dessert or any sweets.
Okay, good. Me neither. Okay.
I don't really. I'm a food guy.
Yeah.
By the way, food. I love movies. I love YouTube. Food is my favorite thing ever.
Oh, you know what?
I love food more than I love movies. I love food more than I love art, Derrick. Eating food is my favorite.
Actually, I won. Actually, I'm gonna go. Damn, hold on. I almost. No, because that wouldn't make sense. I thought breakfast for a second. Like just straight up, like either breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Breakfast. What is breakfast like?
The problem?
No. Go ahead. Just say something, brother. You're so lost. Go ahead.
Dude, because we both like so much good food.
I know. Okay, how about this? I'll guess one of yours, and if it's right, surf and turf.
No, but good one.
Okay, now just keep going to mine. I just wanted to throw out there because I was like, oh yeah, Derrick.
Oh shit, salad.
Onion ring. Yo, hurry up!
Bro, you know what? I'm so lost, bro. I'm so lost that I'm gonna like just draw out some shit like
throw a shot in the dark.
Some bad like.
No.
No, I know these just aren't gonna hit.
What type of meat is 3? 3 is a specific dish, but if you get a type of meat, I'll give it to you.
I was gonna throw steak at the 3.
Are you staying at 3? Go ahead.
I was gonna throw steak at the 3.
All right, steak at 3.
There's so many good steaks.
Steak at the 3. All right.
I'll throw pasta
Pasta where?
at the I'll throw pasta at the 2. And then 1 isn't specific.
One is a category of food that my
Category
entire
of
top 3 would be. I'm on record saying I could eat this for the rest of my life.
This is thinking also
Yeah, I've
kind
been
of
sitting so weird this episode.
I'm
Look at the
thinking
camera.
bro.
I've been sitting like I've been making weird poses.
I'm thinking also kind of a dish, but I mean, I'm already selling my bag here, so I'm just go sandwiches, bro. At the 1, sandwiches at the 1.
It's awful.
Bro.
I don't even like sandwiches that much. I think sandwiches are like I would
Like,
consider.
I'm trying to think, what the fuck can you eat for the rest of your life that you've said?
Are you saying go with sandwiches?
You can eat for the rest of your life.
Like I could eat a bunch of different dishes in this category for the rest of my life.
I don't know why pizza popped up again.
I want to go with pizza. Go with pizza.
Maybe pasta goes at 1. Maybe pasta goes at 1. And then I'm gonna throw steak at 3. That has to do with some protein. Okay, I'm gonna go pasta at 1. I'm gonna go steak at 3. I'm gonna go. I want to throw seafood at 2, just cause.
That's a
Show
solid
seafood some
one.
love. I know you're a well-versed guy.
Are you gonna lock it like that?
I'm gonna go pasta at 1. I'm gonna go steak at 3.
Seafood at 2.
No, I don't want to go seafood at 3. I want to say we'll say I don't think you would go fish and then steak though. Say has to be some shit like some W shit. I'm gonna feel dumb when I hear this too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feel dumb when I hear
You
this
might.
too. And it's gonna be some W shit that I should have guessed. It's gonna be some
it's
W shit.
Some
Fuck,
shit,
man.
some W shit.
Damn. It's gonna be something good, bro.
Something good. It's something good. Something good, bro. It's something dirty. It's something good. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yo, I'm not gonna get 2, bro.
Fish head to the rusty bucket.
I'm not gonna get 2, bro. I'm gonna just go.
That's something good. Bones in the rusty bucket with fish heads. Like, yeah, bro.
I'm gonna just go.
What?
I'm gonna go with a strong salad. I know it's not salad, but I'm just going with a strong salad.
So bad.
I know 2 is like something real
No,
good.
no. Just something serious. Something
So
good.
serious?
Go ahead.
Okay. We're gonna go with
My stomach's grumbling.
a plate. A plate of to the bowl.
Oh, oh, you're so good. You're so good. How did I do better in albums than you did in food, bro? I'm just kidding. I'm not supposed to eat food.
You're right. We're gonna go with a plate of rice because you can't go on rice. Hispanic shit, bro. I'm Hispanic. I should know.
I'll tell you.
You know what? Nah.
Number 2 is actually Hispanic shit. I'll say that right now.
Actually,
It's debatably it's
oxtail.
All cultures. Oxtail. I do like oxtail. Are you gonna leave it at that?
I think I'm not gonna get better than that. I think I could go with something more Hispanic, but I'm gonna leave it at that because I want to be surprised here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go at the 1. We've got what did I say? Pasta. At the 2, we've got some rice and oxtail.
Yep.
And at the 3, we've got some steak.
Yeah. All right, let's go. At my number 1, I have pasta.
Okay.
So
that was strong.
Pasta. I can eat pasta for the rest of my life, and I will say.
I don't know why I didn't think of that immediately.
I will specifically shout out two pastas. Truffle pasta. Yeah. 2 pieces of pasta. Truffle. Stop, bro. Listen, my favorite pasta dish, carbonara.
Okay. Right.
And then number 2, truffle.
Like, what I think on
Truffle and carbonara are just like, and I like the noodles. I like gnocchi. I like ravioli. I like all the pastas. I'm a huge pasta guy. I could eat pasta for the rest of my life. Italian food is just like so peak. I didn't say Italian food. I almost said Italian food, but I went specifically with pasta. Pizza's also like amazing, but I disqualified it from the list because pasta's already on here.
Makes sense.
So pasta number 1, I could eat pasta for the rest of my life. Number 2, street food. Specifically Hispanic street food.
Okay.
Listen, what these dudes do when they get the fries, they get the sauce, they get
That's strong.
Street food is good. I love me some street food. I think food trucks really got it sometimes, bro.
They do. No, they do.
They do. Street food, elite, bro. I could fuck up a salty papa any day of the week.
That's fair. That's fair.
So yeah, street food and also taco. Oh, street food.
Right.
Street food in general and all the whole street food. Fuck it, even Arabic street food, throw that shit in there too.
Yes.
Street food in general just peak. And then number 3 is pork elbows. No. Look up a pork elbow for me real quick. No, don't laugh. Don't laugh. Look up a pork. Look up a pork elbow. Look up a pork. Bro. Both my parents are. I'm full-blooded Cuban. You think I don't like pork?
Elbow.
Don't tell me that shit don't look good, bro.
Nah, it looks fire.
Don't tell me that shit don't look good.
It looks W.
I like
elbow just got me off guard.
I like it.
I like.
Also, pork knee. By the way,
shark knees.
By the way, pork knee and pork elbow are like the same shit. But I like it with mustard. Sometimes they serve it with Dijon mustard.
Okay.
And that shit is the peak. You know why? It's that real soft pork. You know when the pork is soft and it like melts in your mouth? Kind of like that.
Okay.
That's like the best meat. Like when the pork melts in your mouth. Seafood was a pick. I'm not gonna lie. I was really close to putting something like a calamari on here or like a good like I do love seafood. Seafood's an honorable mention, but I decided to go with pork elbow or pork knee, whichever one I want to choose, because it, it's a dish. And I already put 2 very ambiguous categories, and I was like, I might as well put a dish. Also, the only reason why I didn't put carbonara or truffle pasta and I just put pasta was because it is a disservice to pasta to pick one.
Yes.
I got to go with the whole category, bro. All of it. It's beautiful. It's the greatest thing ever invented.
I'm glad you chose that category, because you chose it for both of us. I don't have pasta, the word pasta, on mine. Okay. But pasta, Italian food, was my favorite food for a long time.
Italian food
and pasta is still up there for my favorite foods.
Honorable mentions, I will say seafood. I will say seafood, excluding sushi, and then its own honorable mention, sushi.
Okay.
Because I think sushi is its own thing. I would also just East Asian food. Okay. Chinese, Korean, and Japanese. Like, ain't nothing better than some Korean chicken. Koreans fry their chicken better than anyone else.
I had some Korean curry recently.
Have you had Korean fried chicken, bro? They got the best sauces for their chicken. They got the best sauces for their chicken. They put them with fries and kimchi.
Sorry, not Korean. I had Viet curry. It was fire.
I don't like Viet food that much. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Like, pho is good, bro. But like,
pho.
It's P-H-O.
Pho. You. Yeah.
All right. Now, guessing yours.
Again, right. I have a dish, like a pretty specific dish, which I'll be lenient on this one. And then the second one is like a very common dish, but it is a dish. And the third one is just the food.
Okay, I gotta go with seafood at 3.
Okay.
Seafood at 3.
Wait, I'm gonna not let you do that because I don't know if I just threw you off with the food. That's my bad. It's I don't have blank food.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
I think I just threw you off there. I'm gonna go no.
All right.
I have seafood on here, but I don't have the word seafood on here.
I'm gonna go surf and turf.
Okay.
At which one is the dish? Which one is the first? So I'm gonna go surf and turf.
So I have a common dish at 2, and then I have a specific dish at 1.
I have surf and turf at 1.
Okay.
Because I know you like steak a lot, and I know you like lobster. So surf and turf, that's like the meeting of both of your favorite worlds. So I'm gonna go with surf and turf. I'm gonna go with this is gonna be a shot.
Okay.
The second one. I'm gonna go with jerk chicken pasta. Because I know you like jerk chicken.
Strong.
I know you like jerk chicken.
So unbelievably strong.
So I'm gonna go with that at 2 because you said I don't have pasta, but I have a dish. So I'm assuming it's like, what pasta dish would Derrick go for? And I've seen you eat Alfredo. Seen you eat chicken parm. I think chicken parm could be 2.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's a pasta dish, but I think knowing you and knowing how you like your spices and stuff, I think Jamaican jerk pasta is a 2.
So strong. Like, y'all actually don't realize how fucking strong that is, bro.
The three is you said it's like a food category.
It's just a food. So it can be. This is made. right? This is cooked, and it can have things to accessorize it, but usually it is the center of a dish.
Okay, I'm gonna go with.
Worked around. This is what's worked around.
I'm gonna go with beef.
Okay.
Beef,
Wrong.
but I wanted to go with sandwiches for you because I know you're a big sandwich enjoyer. I think sandwiches are an honorable mention, and I'm gonna go beef at 3. Just
Okay.
like beef stuff. How did I do?
Fuck, bro. Like I almost want to give you the 2. I can't. Right? I can't.
So it's not Jamaican jerk.
No,
What's 2?
but that one was.
That's a good one for you. I know
Bro,
you
no,
fuck
like
with
I
it.
was looking that up this morning. I was like, do I want? That was in contention. That was an honorable mention.
I know it's in
Jerk,
contention.
honestly, jerk anything like jerk. I love. I'm blanking. Jerk shrimp is like black pepper jerk shrimp. Oh my god, so good. Jerk chicken slaps, slaps. Bro, give me some black beans, white rice, some pineapple, and some jerk shrimp, bro. Stop, bro. Stop.
I put it in the
Stop.
pasta
Stop.
because
So good.
I'm so pasta brained that I put it in the pasta.
Which is valid. Okay. I'm gonna have to unfortunately say you guessed a whole lot of amazing things that I do enjoy.
But I went over 3.
You went over 3.
What's 1? What's 1?
But I like how you were moving.
What's 1? I want to know what 1 is.
Okay. So fish is commonly seen with mashed potatoes and asparagus. So I chose specifically salmon with that. But I've had grouper with that. I've had snapper with
mashed
that.
potatoes and you are 50. You were 60 years
All right,
old.
bro. All right, bro. All right, bro. All right, bro. It's so good. Like I had some recently. Actually, I had some
Mashed potatoes are like objectively the worst potatoes. Dude, fries. Give me baked potatoes. Give me the little little cutlets of potatoes where they cut the potatoes and then they season them and they saute them and all that stuff. Give me those. Mashed potatoes are good. They're because potatoes you don't mess with potatoes. But out of the popular potato variants, mashed potatoes it's like 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
Maybe I'm a weirdo, bro. I love mashed potatoes.
I like mashed potatoes.
When done right.
No, I like mashed potatoes a lot. But baked potatoes, French fries.
Not a big fry guy though. I'm not gonna
Fry
lie.
guy. I love fries.
I'm not a huge fry guy.
My
though.
number 2 category is basically just fries with sauce. Street
Yeah,
food.
I'm not a huge fry guy.
Fry guy.
Baked potatoes and mashed potatoes depends on the day, but they're right up there.
We're gonna hit the food trucks after this episode.
So I've got mashed potatoes, asparagus. I really would have given you any fish dish for that one. That's just my fish dish. Yeah, that's just my fish dish. I would have given you any. At the 2, which you had the jerk chicken, which is so strong, and this is like jerk adjacent. It's just in a different area.
What did you get?
Indian curry. It's like in the same realm though. Like
You're
you
a
had
curry
it.
guy?
Like you had, dude.
I didn't know
bro,
you were a
like,
curry
you had
guy.
it though.
I didn't know you were
Like I almost want to give you that one because that shit was.
I didn't know you were a curry guy. I've
So
never
good.
heard of you eating curry before.
I will
Like
say
I've heard you be, but I've never heard you be like, yes, I love curry.
the
You
problem
don't go to
is
restaurants often, right?
the problem is though here I haven't found it necessarily, but 3 curries I had on my cruise, and that cruise changed a lot for me, bro. Because curry, when done, what is that? The green dish, the green curry. Don't get me wrong. The red curry. I've had lamb curry. I've had the green curry. That was with beef. I had orange curry, and the yellow with both of those were with chicken. Um, fuck man, so good. The lamb curry was amazing. The green curry was my favorite. That was the first one I had.
Dude, what the
And
fuck?
I like how you were thinking with the steak as well, and why you paired it with lobster, because lobster is typically seen as a quality, high value dish. I don't really like steak unless it's really good. Again, on the cruise, uh, the cruise was the best steak I've ever had. There's this other one, the other spot called Fleming's. I had some steak from there. Very good steak. I'm picky when it comes to steak. I've learned that over the years. Very picky, but steak is a good one. It's up there.
Yeah.
Usually I say I'm not big on steak. That's just because I'm super picky, not because I don't like it. And then at the 3 was just lobster, which is crazy because lobster used to be at my 1.
I put surf and turf at 1.
Yeah, lobster used to be my favorite food.
I put surf and turf at 1 and beef at 3. If I would have picked the other one, that
Yeah.
lobster.
So yeah, lobster's at my 3. Lobster used to be my favorite, and it's still up there. I think it is the best seafood when done the best. I like fish though. I adore fish. I think fish is easier to do great. I think lobster is a little more difficult to do.
Got the best
But
lobster.
I can also
dish.
just have straight lobster with butter and I'm good.
I got 3 lobster dishes.
Like
for
I
you,
just
bro.
adore lobster.
Lobster with something.
Okay.
Top 3 right now. Lobster French fries.
Okay, heard of it. I've never had it. Heard of
It's
it though.
fries with lobster, and then they drizzle that shit with like spicy sauce.
Okay, that shit sounds insane.
It's dirty. They have it at Bonefish Grill.
Bonefish Grill.
Dirty.
Okay.
Lobster with mac and cheese.
Lobster mac, I want to try so bad,
Lobster
bro.
mac is dirty.
Oh,
Lobster
bro.
mac. And then obviously you got the Godfather, surf and turf.
Right.
But like,
Which is usually what I get at what's his name? Kobe's.
You get the most expensive thing on the menu. Very cool, very nice.
Very often.
Lobster turf is lobster turf?
The lobster surf. The last time, yeah, my family, there's like an ongoing joke in my family about me because ever since I was legit, I usually get the most expensive dishes.
That's
and
good. It balanced out because Angelica orders from the kids menu.
Yeah. So and then
So
like this
balanced
last
out.
time we went
Isai
to
too. So
we went to Isai's
Yeah.
birthday. Whose birthday party was it? Was it Isai's? I forget whose birthday it was,
Oh.
but very recently, like a couple weeks ago, and yeah, we went and no, I forget whose birthday it was. Anyways, yeah, I got like probably like the most expensive dish.
I will never forget that chicken tender story. Angelica, we all went to a ramen place. You told me that story.
Chicken nuggets.
Periodically tells me the story every few years, by the way. Angelica's probably watching this. No.
Attention span?
No, but you'll clip this on TikTok. And
maybe.
1,000 views, and then she'll be like, they're talking about me.
Nah,
1 million views.
So yeah, oftentimes, usually I'm the most expensive in the family. I'm an expensive diva when it comes to the music.
Honorable mention, wings.
Wings is class.
Wings is class.
Fucking amazing.
But we both had great dishes. I respect all of Derrick's takes there. Overall today, throughout the whole episode, I thought we'd argue a little more. I think we all had some very respectful
Nah, we
takes.
had. I mean,
and I think we knew each other better than we thought.
Dude, nah, yo.
That music take out you.
That music clutch shit, like, yo, it was crazy because it's like seeing Game 6 lead into Game 7, and they're both tough. Because like, I was not expecting. Because, okay, listen again, guys, not to glaze ourselves, but like, listen, when you like know a little bit about music, right, and like you start talking about like best blank of all time in any genre, like
my favorite
you gotta
album
be a little
of all
locked
time
in.
is Certified Lover Boy.
Like you gotta be like you gotta be a little locked in. So for me, like I wasn't expecting that Thriller to land, but that shit landed, and then you went crazy. Yo, that was crazy.
I said one of the greatest albums of all time, and I was just sitting here. I was like, he's gonna say like a rap album. Derrick don't know nothing about nothing. And you were like, in the first pick, you're like, yeah, it's probably like Thriller. I was like,
oh no. And then bro, you just fucking blew me away. You were like the Plants one. I was like, oh okay, he's spitting. He said Alfredo. I was like, oh nah, no way.
You told me I wouldn't know it. I thought it was gonna be some underground artist, and then it's fucking Alfredo. Yeah, bro, real underground. Y'all haven't heard about it.
Nah, I thought no. The one that I didn't think you were gonna get was the Plants one. Was Conductor Williams.
Bro, Conductor's not underground.
He's not underground. Well,
I don't know.
The problem there is producers a little different.
No.
He produces most
music wise, he's underground. Producers wise, he is not underground.
No, he's yeah.
But I didn't know that album, but I knew of it because you've talked about it so much.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. It's interesting because when you look at like Conductor, like you could say he's not, but like at the same time, producers is sort of like rappers. But for example, like you don't know Camouflage Monk, you don't know DJ Shadow, you don't know Derringer, right? Two of those were in-house producers with Griselda. The other one is Conductor Williams, also an in-house producer with Griselda. All three of them, like if you know Conductor, realistically you should know Camo.
I know Conductor through you, not because
no. But if not you specifically, but people that are like locked in with the production and they care about that type of stuff, the only reason Conductor is seen as the least underground is because his name is the largest.
Yeah.
But not necessarily because he's better or worse. I like him over Derringer and Camo, but
I never said he was better.
No. But like when it comes to that, it's difficult to say underground, overground, like producers, unless you're like a 40. Or Boy Wonder, because they're rolling with Drake all the time, or like you're a hit boy, like you've made hits with Jay-Z and Kanye and all these guys. But that was impressive. That was impressive.
About underground and overground, I want to say one thing before we wrap up. I watched a Zoran Mandani interview right now.
Okay.
And in the interview asked him like, "Do you like any underground artists?" Right? Like, and he said like a real answer. He said like some this like Canadian rapper from this year, then like real underground shit. And then he asked the question to the interviewer. He was like, "Do you like any underground artists?" And the guy was like, "I like Drake." He did the thing. Remember how we had a whole episode where you were talking about some Drake music? Like some people really think hip hop is like Drake music. He did the thing. And I watched that interview and I was like, "That's funny."
You like any music? I like Drake.
No. It was funny. I scrolled. I was like, "That's funny." And then immediately like just like Wait, Derrick said this was the thing. Derrick said in like a few
People do that,
episodes ago,
bro.
you said that people are like they ask what genre do you like, and they say I like Drake.
People say that, bro.
He did the thing.
I've seen it
And
firsthand.
it was not just some random like it was an interview with the fucking mayor of New York, bro. I like Drake.
I like Drake. People do that, bro.
I was
Genuinely.
genuinely flabbergasted.
Yeah.
Like
Taylor Swift is probably another one, but usually those girls like other and I say girls just because majority of her fan base is ladies. The girls that listen to Taylor Swift and you say, "Oh, do you like music?" They say, "Oh yeah, I like." Even they are more well versed in my opinion. Like they'll say, "I like Taylor Swift and this and that," like Sabrina Carpenter and shit like Ariana Grande. But guys that really don't care that much, they're Drake. I like Drake. He has everything. He raps. He has pop. He has
don't get
R&B.
it. You don't get it, bro. It's like someone says, "What music do you like?" And you say, "I like Drake."
You say Drake.
That's fine because he's an artist. He said, "Do you got any underground artists?" I like. It's like saying I
Double
like.
whammy.
It's like no matter. And Mandani immediately was like, he's like, brother, that's like the least underground. That's like one of the most famous humans in the world.
That's fucking hilarious.
No, but it's just so like. No matter what musical question I can ask you, your answer is gonna be I like Drake. Like literally, no matter.
Yeah.
You listen to you listen to anything like old school shit. I like Drake. I have not heard
Anything
that.
you've been listening to recently? Drake.
I like Drake. No, not even Drake. I like Drake is gonna be the answer to anything.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, red or blue? I like
Because
Drake.
it's that simple to them, though. That's just what they like, and they don't got really much else. If they're in the car driving home, they listen to Drake. They're working on their car, they're listening to Drake. Because a lot of them are car guys.
They're the ass.
They're chilling at the crib, and there's a commercial coming on. I'll listen to some Drake.
No, bro, they're all like academics on the low. They're all academics on the low, bro.
And I love Drake. He's fallen a little bit in my favorite artists, and stuff like that. But I like Drake a lot.
You like Drake?
But a lot of them are just
What
like,
music do you listen to?
I like Drake. That's just how it goes for them.
I wanted to bring that up just because Derrick like actually hit the nail on the head. Now I give him pushback. I was like, nah, no one's that dumb to like just answer a question with something that wasn't even asked to them. And you were like, no, some people really don't like. They don't care about music. They just listen to Drake. And I was like,
they just like Drake is. They don't understand the boundaries of where music could actually go.
They don't understand that Drake doesn't make all music.
No.
Like there's like I don't. Drake's never made jazz fusion.
No.
I want to see a Drake jazz.
He's barely ever made jazz.
Drake jazz fusion album. You listen to it?
Sure. Some of his house stuff had decent.
All right, whatever. Let's get back to the episodes already running long. Listen, I feel like we knew each other better than we thought.
Yeah, that's
and I
pretty
like this is a good, fun atmosphere to start off. If y'all want to see more fun episodes like this, subscribe, like the video. You know what it is. I say that because no one watches it on Spotify. So like, subscribe, comment, do the usual, hit the notification bell, the usual stuff. And Patreon's kind of dead right now. And Patreon's gonna stay dead for a while.
For a little bit.
Me and Derrick got projects of our own coming out, so the podcast will be very much like just we come here, we talk, we discuss.
Yes.
But if you really want to get educated on the hip hop, on the clothes, on all that kind of stuff, you go to Derrick, his pages, and I'm
here to service y'all.
I won't promote too much because nothing is out right now. But if you want to know about the world and things that are going on, that's me. But yeah, y'all have a good rest of your day, and let us know what your top 3 in all these genres were.
Yes, in the comments down below.
Whether TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever.
Everywhere.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
Have a great one.
Peace out.
Peace.